she knows. Your opinion is a lie. You're fortifying, forging. I would sweat through all of my personal clothes. And you probably need to ask Michelle. I don't know. Yeah, I can't. Ask Michelle, she knows. Ask Michelle, she knows. Ask Michelle, she knows. Your opinion is a lie.
Lift your hands in the Holy Ghost. I sing praises to your name. Oh Lord, praises to your name. Oh God, for your name is great and greatly to be praised.
Don't call him David.
Ask Michelle, she knows. Your opinion is a lie. You're fortifying, forging. I would sweat through all of my personal clothes. And you probably need to ask Michelle. I don't know. Yeah, I can't. Ask Michelle, she knows. Ask Michelle, she knows. Ask Michelle, she knows. Your opinion is a lie. Ask Michelle, she knows. Your opinion is a lie.
All right, all right, all right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of David E. Taylor Full Frontal Exposure 2.0, where everybody's opinion is still a lie. And we're going to continue on with the deposition today. We're halfway through it, and we're going to continue going on. Good day, mate. Put another shrimp on the barbie.
Opinion is a lie.
Bow to your sensei.
Bow to your sensei. Daniela Batabatanov. We got Valley King. Good morning, Matthew Moore. Any cult members in here want to chat? You got to answer questions. Don't. If you're going to troll the chat, I'm just going to put you in timeout, okay? Millsap Garage. Millsap says, hey, man, I'm sweating through my suits already. Can you please hurry the fuck up? There we go.
No, it's not.
Abusive process.
Have you ever had a physical or sexual relationship with Debbie Frazier?
Objection.
I haven't.
Can I
Hey, good
answer?
morning, Mr.
Of
Webb.
course not.
Look at this slimy fuck. The thing is right now, is what the line of questioning they're asking about. Check it out. We're gonna back it up a little bit. They're asking about sexual relationships with David and other women, okay? And that's the line of questioning that she's opening him up to, right?
Questions.
Thanks, Mr. Webb. Appreciate it.
I know.
I can tell
Vice
you
made it.
later.
It's harassment.
No, it's not.
Brother Thice made it.
Abusive process.
Have you ever had a physical or sexual relationship with Debbie Frazier?
Objection.
Can I answer?
Sure.
Of course not.
But he's I'll fucking talk real dirty to her. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Michael Preezy.
Bow to your sensei.
Bow to your sensei. Michael Preezy in the motherfucking house. Welcome. And morning. Drop and give me 20. David's 20 carbs, 20 calories, 20 Davies dozen, 20 donuts. What do you want? 20 Jerry curls. I mean, take your pick, okay? Smash that like and subscribe.
It's so horrible. So horrible.
Do you refer to seeing Jesus face to face? Is that true?
Yes.
Okay.
He's all, yes. Like a fucking demon looking at
To
watching.
seeing Jesus face to face? Is that true?
Yeah.
There's a demon that comes out in David. He's like, yeah. There he is. There's Demon David E. Taylor right there. There's the demon coming out in David. Right there. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Tell Brother Thice thank you. Thice made it. Thice from Holland made it. He's been doing some work with some programs and AI and experimenting. Yeah, and he made that one. Yeah, Thice made it. So, Brother Thice, big shout out. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not good at editing, guys. On top of it, I don't have the time to do it on top of school and this. Like, I do school full time. I get up I get up at 5:30, 5:30, and I do schoolwork until about 8 o'clock, right? I do a few hours of schoolwork first thing in the morning when my brain's fresh. Bam, I'm out of bed. And I'll get schoolwork done. So between this and schoolwork and editing, I don't have the time to learn editing right now. I want to, I just can't do it right now. Eventually I will. It's just something I can't devote a whole bunch of time to. So put another shrimp on the barbie. Shrimp for breakfast, everybody. David's all, I fucking love steak and lobster for breakfast. He's all, maybe that's why my fucking cholesterol's so high. He's all, 'cause I'm eating surf and turf 3 times a day. He does. He looks like a fucking troll right here, right? She asked him, oh, have you seen Jesus face to face? He's like, yes, it's just me that sees him face to face. Right? And look, his fucking eyes are popping out of his head. Right? And David's all, can we just put another donut on the barbecue? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and what does that mean?
Same objection.
What do I do?
Yeah.
I'd love to answer that one.
Look, and this is where he starts selling his religion in this fucking deposition. That's what's kind of sick about it.
What do I do?
Yeah.
I'd love to answer that one.
Look, there's Demon David right there. That's the demon right there. That's the demon right there, man. Everybody, David E. Taylor, demon in disguise, okay? Now, the hairline doesn't help, right? The Bozo the Clown hairline here, this fucking 5 head he's got going, doesn't help either, right?
Well, I mean, he appeared to me in a dream like he's done people in the Bible, and he changed my life.
And when was that?
When I was 17 years old.
So he changed my life. Well, I'm sure Jesus
Okay.
changed a lot of
And
people's
has he
lives.
appeared since?
Yes.
And when would that be?
Oh, I can't tell you. It's just been different years, times.
So we got a guy here. Saying hey, good morning, look at the tree. What are you doing, man? What, sweet doof. We got a guy here claiming to be the apostle, but he can't remember how many fucking times he's seen Jesus. So anybody that's claiming to be an apostle and can't claim how many times they've seen Jesus, they're probably full of shit, okay? He's like, oh, it's just been thousands and thousands of times. So listen.
Can you give me an approximation of how many times you've seen Jesus face to face?
It's just been, what do I need to answer that?
Same objection.
You can still answer.
What do I need to? Or
Yeah.
just, well, it's just been more than once or twice, 3 times. It's been multiple times.
It's been multiple times.
Okay, just as an approximation. If you said this started when you were
999.
17,
Yeah, I just rather not answer by numbers because I don't know, actually.
Okay. I've seen him thousands of times, but I don't know when and where. Yeah. He only donates 1,000 when he could donate 10,000, right? Right, Millsap Garage. This guy's out of control, right? He says, oh, well, it's just been thousands of fucking times that I've seen Jesus, but I would just rather not say because I don't know. And that's the thing. When you're in a deposition like this, right? When you answer questions unwillingly, guess what you do? You open yourself up to that line of questioning. David just did that right here, right? David just did that right here.
you refer to seeing Jesus face to face.
Listen.
Is that true?
Yes.
Okay, and what does that mean?
Same objection.
What do I do?
Yeah.
I'd love to answer that one.
Okay, he's going to open himself up to the line of questioning right here.
Well, I mean, he appeared to me in a dream like he's
Right here.
done people in the Bible, and he changed my life.
And when was that?
When I was 17 years old.
Okay, so 17 years old. Here's where we have David saying he saw Jesus in a dream at 17 years old. Now, we've had the inconsistencies in his story so many fucking times. He says 17, 18, 19, 21. He's out on the streets living a gangster life. But he was feeding the homeless all too at the same time. So David's story has been so twisted and fucked up over the years. David probably doesn't even know where his own fucking ass ends and nose begins at one point. Honestly, anymore. His story has compounded interest so much. So much. I know Daniel about to bug him. I saw Selma Hayek in my dreams when I was 17. He's all in the morning when I woke up. I couldn't roll over. For some reason, I just couldn't roll over. Is a real bitch to roll over in the morning, okay? I thought if I'd roll over, I'd like fucking break myself. Yeah. Yeah, he asked his lawyer to answer the question, and he answers it, and he's going to open himself up to the line of questioning.
Okay. And has he appeared since?
Yes.
And when would that be?
Oh, I can't tell you. It's just been different years, times.
Different years.
Can you give me an approximation of how many times you've seen Jesus face to face?
It's just been, what do I need to answer that?
Same objection.
Okay, he opens himself up to the line of questioning, okay? Then he keeps, look, when you open yourself up, right, he starts answering the question.
Years, times.
Answers, right?
Can you give me an approximation of how many times you've seen Jesus face to face?
It's just been, what do
See? Right there. He starts answering the questions, and when the question gets tough, he's all, oh, should I answer that now? Then the lawyer's gonna be like, same objection. Hey, good morning, Joshua Wilcox!
Bow to your sensei!
Bow to your sensei, Joshua Wilcox! Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing this morning, man? Good to see you here this morning, brother. What we're talking about is Joshua Wilcox. Is David just...
You've seen
it's just been,
Right here is this line of questioning, right? Is when you're in a deposition, right? You don't answer questions that you're not asked. I know, right? David's the only one who has a clue of what the fivefold ministry is, and the cult members have no clue. Hey, good morning, JH. Good morning.
Bow to your sensei!
face. Is that true?
yeah.
And this is where the demon David comes out right here, Joshua Wilcox. Look, there he is. There's the demon manifesting itself right there, brother. There's the Dookie demon. The Dookie demon right there. The Dookie demon David. Look at this, man. Should have chilled with me. I'd at least jot it down, right? Look at the trees. Yeah, that's a good point. It's like, dude, if the omnipotent ruler of the universe was showing up and chilling with me, I'd at least jot it down once or twice. Right? You didn't get prophet or apostle. That's too bad. You took the fivefold ministry test. I bet Catherine Crick took that. She's like, oh, look, I got prophet status. Ah! For sure, Catherine Crick took that test. She's like, yes, that's the best grade I've ever got in my whole life.
Yes.
Okay, and what does that mean?
Same objection.
All right. He opens himself up
Do
to the
I-
questioning.
what do I do?
Yeah.
I'd love to answer that one. Well, I mean, he appeared to me in a dream like he's done people in the Bible, and he changed my life.
And when was that?
When I was 17 years old.
Okay. And has
Okay, but at the same time, remember, David was living a gangster life, okay, at 17 years old.
he appeared since?
Yes.
And when would that be?
Oh, I can't tell you. It's just been different years, times.
Can you give me an approximation of how many times you've seen Jesus face to face?
It's just been, what do I need to answer that?
Same objection.
You can still answer.
What?
Yes, you can still answer. He opened himself up to the line of questioning. You could still answer. You answered. You opened yourself up. You said you seen the man. Explain it. Right? Nope. Doesn't mention his fucking gangster ways in front of the court. Oh yeah, what gang were you part of? I know, I've never heard of a gangster going to culinary school either. And then feeding the homeless and living a gangster life all at the same time. Yeah, it's only the dreams, right? Only the dreams.
Do I need to? Or
Yeah.
just, well, it's just been
Smash that
more
like.
than once or twice, 3 times. It's been multiple times.
Okay, just as an
You
approximation.
can't tell anybody.
If you said this started when you were 17,
Yeah, I just rather not answer by numbers because I don't know, actually.
you don't know how many times you've seen Jesus.
I can't
You don't
put an
keep track?
exact count.
Okay, so we have a face-to-face prophet says, "Oh, it's just been 3, 4. It's just been I don't know. It's just been so many times I can't remember." Okay, Jesus has come to me so many times. It's in the Numbers book in the Bible how many times Jesus has come to me. That's all I know. It's Numbers. Okay.
Did you write a book about this?
Yes.
Okay, and did you say in the book that you had seen him 1,000 times?
No, I actually said I've seen him over 1,000 times in
Over
a 20-year period.
Okay,
So
so
I don't
when you were
have a
saying
count.
once or twice, it's really
Morning,
more
Ted
like
Cruz.
over 1,000 times?
In the
Bow to your
book, yes.
sensei.
You said
I've
that in the
said
book. Okay, but is that true?
It is true.
Your position is you have seen Jesus face to face over 1,000 times.
Yes.
Okay, what does it mean to see him face to face? That's a term you use, isn't it?
Yes.
Same objection.
Okay. What does that mean to you?
Well, I mean,
Well, I don't know what it means. I know.
you and I are seeing each other face to face right now. It's an appearance. The Bible calls it an appearance.
So he physically appeared to you? You have to answer out loud.
Yes.
So you said when you were 17, he appeared in a dream.
Yes.
You were asleep?
Yes.
Now you're talking semantics. What if I told you Insane was working 50 hours a week in some office for 50 years, at the end of which they tell you to piss off, ending up at some retirement village, hoping to die before suffering the indignity of trying to make it to the toilet on time? Wouldn't you consider that to be insane?
Okay, so are you counting that as a face-to-face appearance?
Yes. That's what the Bible calls it.
I have one for that, Lord Pender.
Well, but you referred to you and I sitting here and that was face-to-face. So I'm kind of confused by your answer if you mean
Come at me
while
with
sleeping
semantics.
you may have had a dream about
Steve Buscemi.
Jesus,
Spirit,
or
Steve
if
Buscemi
actually
will
you're
fucking drop
saying
in this
that,
motherfucker.
like you and I are here, you've seen him face-to-face.
Well, the Bible records he does it in both ways.
No, I'm asking you.
That's
your
what I'm telling
experience.
you. That's
One
what I'm
girl.
telling you.
I'm just asking your
I drove
experience.
through 3 states wearing her head as a
I
hat.
will not give you an answer if you cut me off. Now, I'm telling you.
Listen to this prick. He's all, "I will not give you an answer if you cut me off." You're gonna fucking answer her, you piece of shit, because you don't run the deposition.
I'm asking you.
That's
your
what I'm telling
experience.
you. That's what I'm telling you.
I'm just asking your experience.
I'm telling you, I will not give you an answer if you cut me off. Now, I'm telling you that he's appeared to me in a dream. The Bible is clear that he can do it in a dream, or like he did to Paul, physically on the road to Damascus, and I've had both.
Hey, but I don't
Okay.
fucking remember.
How many times did you say it was in a dream?
Many times.
Many times in a dream?
Yeah. Should I answer?
Hey, y'all, the cult members are watching. There's 22 people in here, got 9 likes. Some of the cult members are here. Tell them hi. Good morning, all the cult members, if you're watching. Good morning, welcome. If you're not a cult member, smash the like. If you are a cult member, this is David E. Taylor's deposition, and this is him sitting here lying and shitting his pants through the whole thing. We're going to finish up the rest of the deposition today. We're halfway through it. We're going to keep going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a standing objection to relevance.
You don't. I take it you're going to object to everything, so I just note that. You don't have to.
No, I'm objecting to all the prejudice on this line of questioning.
Right.
All right, so the face-to-face where you have physically had Jesus appear to you, not in a dreamlike state,
Right.
but physically.
Right.
When was the last time that happened?
Same objection.
Should I?
Yes. Best of your ability.
I think that the last physical time was in 2011 or 010, where I was
010. Who the fuck says 010?
fasting and praying in the
Oh, it's
church.
010, okay.
And where?
So
Where
10.
was that?
Oh, it was in a church
Right, where is that?
up north.
Up
in
north?
Port Huron.
In what church?
Yeah, it's like drawing
a
the line,
church
Lord
called
Pender.
New Covenant.
Draw the line a little farther
And
each
who was
time.
there with you?
That's what Jim Jones did. He fucking took those people to the edge. He took them all the way down to Guyana and fucking committed mass fucking murder, dude. He's all 010. He's all 010. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about 010, okay? It's 010. Yeah, to all the cult members, what qualifies David as a face-to-face prophet?
No one was there.
You
I
by
was there
yourself?
by myself. Yes.
And what time of day or evening was it?
It was more toward the evening.
That's where he was
And you
down
were
there,
in a
that church,
church
like
by
sleeping around
yourself?
with women in Port Huron.
Were you giving
That's that church.
crusades or anything there?
No,
Why were you there?
just praying and fasting.
How did you end up in Port Huron?
Well, I have relationships up there with churches, and that church is very close in our organization.
So explain to me what happened on that occasion.
Same objection.
Right on. Welcome,
Do I
Brother
need
Jerry.
to-
Over the objection. you got
Welcome. Yeah, and we don't. And I was saying yesterday, man. It does. It burns a lot of us up when he uses the Bible for his own twisted means, right? How much more manipulative can you be, Brother Jerry, to use the Bible to sleep with women, bro? And he does that. He uses his status as a prophet as a fucking piece of shit. Well, he's a piece of shit to me. He uses his status as an apostle, as a prophet, basically telling women like, yo, if you don't fuck me, you're going to go to hell. That's what he does. He tells women, if you don't sleep with me, you're going to hell. I'm the prophet, I'm the apostle, you need to sleep with me or else. And that's coming from sources. I don't give out sources' name, I just say sources here. But that's coming from people, dude. For real. People who have dealt with this piece of shit over the years. And we're talking, I don't know, 15 years, 20 years of abuse probably with this one piece of shit right here, man. He is a bad, vile man. I urge more Christians to stand up against him. I urge more Christians to call him out. I'm not a Christian, Brother Jerry. I don't go to church. I don't practice the Bible. I don't read the Bible. But this guy is a bad, vile man, dude. He is not good to the church. He's not good for the church. He's bad, dude. He needs to go. More people need to stand up against him. More Christians, more churches need to oust this piece of shit. Okay? More. Oh, I take it very personal that he uses the Bible, dude. It is, Brother Jerry, it is so manipulative, right? To be a narcissist, right? That's one thing, but then to be a narcissist and use the Bible to abuse people, bro, it doesn't get any more fucked up than that, my man. You're talking abuse on levels. You're talking PTSD levels, Brother Jerry. Fucking probably worse than Battlefield PTSD, man. Real shit, dude. You're talking systematic sexual abuse, fraud, coercion, money laundering, financial abuse. This dude probably is splitting up about 10 different families right now as we speak. As we speak. Hallelujah, brothers and sisters. Hallelujah. Brother Thice is in the house.
Bow to your sensei.
Bow to the sensei, Brother Thice, everybody. Hallelujah. He has arrived. But yeah, we get pissed at it too, dude. It's really manipulative when you're just an asshole like David, right? But to use religion. That's what we say here, Jerry. Just read the Bible, dude. Read the Bible and receive it from the Bible, dude. You don't need these people. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Thank you, dude. That's what we've been saying here, bro. Just read the Bible. Okay, Thice, I will, bro. Cool. I'll do it right now.
Answer the question to the best of your ability.
Okay. Well, he just appeared to me like he did Paul on the road to Damascus and told me what he wanted me to do.
So he physically appeared to you like your attorney sitting across from you, a physical embodiment of Jesus.
Yes.
That's what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, and you are liking yourself like to Paul the Apostle?
Not liking myself. No, I just saying those experiences happen.
But you keep representing or referencing.
I'm trying to give you a reference point so you can understand what I'm saying.
You guys want to see some of Thice's
Tell me
work on the
what
fly? Check this
specifically-
out. Thice just made this. Check this out, guys. Check it. Here we go. We got first view on Thice's work, guys. Check it. Oh man, give it up to Brother Thice, man. Give it up to Thice. Y'all just got first. Yeah, he wears pads. He wears pads. Check it. I'll show you. Check it. Hold up. I'll bring it up right here, bro. Give me a second. I'll bring it up on a separate. It's on my channel. Yep. Hold what you got. Yeah, sorry, my bad. No, he doesn't wipe. He doesn't wipe, dude. He has his cult members clean his shit up for him, dude. It's bad. Dude, this guy's gone. That's what we're saying, brother Jerry. Dude, this guy has gone full on just filthy fucking cult leader, bro. It's real bad, dude.
He's a slob too. He nasty like that too. But the only reason why people would say he's a man of excellence and he's clean and all that is because he got everybody else cleaning. But if it came down to David cleaning, it'd be a pig pen.
Really? So David probably don't even know how to wash his own asshole.
Doubt. Oh, no, he don't. No, he don't. You know that's why he has maxi pads, because he puts them in his underwear because he don't wipe.
No way.
That ain't no man. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, that ain't. Yeah, that's no lie. That's no lie.
No way, dude. Are you serious,
True story.
bro?
True story.
He puts maxi pads.
He
Hold on. David puts maxi pads in his fucking underwear because he didn't wipe his own ass.
That's exactly what he does.
Okay. I'm going to kind of keep it right there, all right? That's coming from a survivor of David's cult, Clifton Ware, and he came out of the cult. He was actually mentioned in this deposition. My dinner's coming back. Sorry, oh shit. Yeah, and Joshua, brother Jerry, Joshua was actually a part of this place, dude, for a good part of his life, dude. And now he's here with us. It's officially a crappy cult. Good day, night of night. What up? Good morning. It's the crappy crusader, okay? It's officially a crappy cult. And it is. He really does, brother Jerry. Yeah, this is real shit, dude. We're witnessing a different type of cult leader born here, dude, in the 21st century, dude. It's really dangerous what this guy's doing, dude. And he has these people actually clean up his shitty shit after him, bro. It's really bad, dude. This guy, the deposition's the tip of the iceberg, brother Jerry. I'm going to fill in some bits. Keep watching, man. Keep watching.
The Bible refers to Jesus appearing face to face in a dream.
Paul had night visions. Although he saw the Lord physically, he also talked about how the Lord appeared to him at midnight in a dream in Acts. Solomon had an appearance from the Lord.
Can you give me a site for it, like where in the Bible, not just the story, but exactly where it is?
Yeah, Solomon in 1 Kings 3 and 5 had a dream appearance from the Lord. Well, that wasn't Jesus, that was God. Came to him in a dream and appeared to him and asked him what did he told him to ask what he wanted, and he asked for wisdom, which is a very known story. And that was in a dream, and he awoke.
In the book of Acts, Michelle.
From
book of Acts,
an
Michelle.
appearance in a dream.
Okay, any other sites you can give me about dreamlike states that are
Abraham.
he's visited in?
Abraham.
There was a dream?
Yeah, he appeared to Abraham in a dream.
Objection to relevance. What is this a test?
It's like watching
I know
a car
you're
crash in slow motion. It's like watching a train crash in slow motion, dude. This is a train wreck, bro. It goes beyond. Y'all smash that like. We got 27 people in here. Hit that thumbs up or thumbs down 27 times. Yeah, it is. And a lot of people say, well, this deposition, and here's the thing, okay? Let's be clear on this. Let's be clear. This was just a witness. David is just a third-party witness in a divorce proceeding, okay? David received a shit ton of money from Debbie Frazier. Debbie came back. Debbie went back to Rick. This is facts. This is, quote, Rick telling me this. Okay? This is facts, guys. This is 100% truth, facts. Nothing here is, I have no reason to lie about this shit, okay? Debbie, after the divorce, okay? This is how it went down. After the divorce, right? Debbie got the settlement, okay? It was a good chunk. It was 7 figures, you guys. It was 7 figures over, and it was a mil plus, okay? It was like a 1.3, okay? It was a mil plus, dude. It was a good chunk. It would have been plenty for Debbie to get a life going for her and her kids, buy a house, put a nest egg away. Debbie would have been set. Debbie was set. Gives it all up to David, right? So Debbie goes back to Rick, asks Rick for more money, okay? Rick Rick asked, okay, well, you just got a huge divorce settlement and it's gone already within a year or two. Where the fuck is all the money at, Debbie? Oh, well, I gave it to the Apostle David E. Taylor right here. I gave it to this minister. So Rick, being had every fucking right to, said, okay, well, if you want more money, I'm going to depose you guys because I want to know where the money went. You're asking, I gave you $1 million plus, Debbie, and it's gone all of a sudden. What the fuck? Put yourself in Rick's shoes. Gave it all to him, dude. The entire fucking settlement, dude, plus a reverse mortgage, plus lawyer fees, dude, pays all his legal fees, dude. Dude, David buries Debbie in debt, bro. Buries Debbie in debt, dude. For real. This is not a lie, dude. Debbie's probably still in debt, dude. Debbie is probably still in debt. Okay. So Debbie gives it all to him. That's why we have this deposition. What up, Jeep Star? What up? God told General Apostle David Taylor to face you no longer to wipe his ass. That's right. I said, ask Michelle. You Caucasian homosexuals. Oh, Jeep Stars. What up? Good morning. Y'all smash that like. But, oh, this is bad, Brother Jerry. It's real bad, dude. Dude, this is dude, it's gone beyond money laundering, dude. You're talking trafficking, sex crimes, extortion, fraud. You're really, for real, this cult has turned into a human trafficking operation. He's moving his cult members around to avoid detection, and they can't leave, dude. They can't leave. Hey, anytime, Mr. Webb. Don't even trip, bro. Yeah, if you guys have questions, by all means, let us know in the chat, dude, and we'll try to clear them up together, okay? Because a lot of us have a lot of different information. Yeah, Rick definitely has the fortitude of a fucking bull, because if I was Rick, I probably would have fucking stomped David's fucking forehead out in Minecraft. Oh, check this out, Brother Jerry. Hold this up. Hold up. Check this out, my guy. Check this out. I got you, bro. Check it. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. So what you got? Okay, here we go. Check this out, Brother Jerry. I like that you asked that, because check this out, my guy. We have gone to the lengths of informing the IRS, okay? He reads books of imaginations and defecation. Thank you for the seed. Bow to your sensei. Check this out, Jerry. Check this out, Brother Jerry. Look, this is what's called a 13909, okay? This is a complaint form for a tax-exempt organization, okay? And guess what we've done? We have found out all the information on these assholes, and guess what we've done? We have reported him to the IRS. We are continuing to report him to the IRS daily. Daily. Trust me, Brother Jerry. All of us have reported him at some point. Let me know. You want one of these? I'll send it to you. All you got to do is just keep filling it out. Everything's already there. Yep. Yep. And it's revoked. JMMI has been revoked. This first one right here has been revoked by the IRS, bro. Check this out. Check it, bro. Watch. I'll show you. Check it out. JMMI has already been revoked. Check it, my guy. Yeah. Joshua Media Ministries has already been revoked, and there it is right there. Bam. Thank you, Michael Parisi. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the seeds. It's raining seeds. Dun, 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 dun. It's raining seeds. Yeah, if you want, just shoot me an email. See that number right there at the bottom of the screen, the 314-492-3356. That's my Google Voice number. Shoot me your email there, and I'll shoot this off to you, okay? And all you got to do is all you have to do, bro, is you just got to keep going back and changing the date. Everything here should be good. We've pretty much kind of come to the conclusion of the things that he's doing. Yeah, this is dude, we took a very, very active approach to this, dude. We did. We took a very, very active approach to this because people are like, oh, you can't stop him. And we're like, yeah, hold my fucking beer. You want to see how it's done? Watch. I'll show everybody. Guess what? And you just had to ask the right questions, right? Then you come up with this. And this is a federal form. This is a federal document. Yeah, 999 sent in 161. I don't know how many I've sent in. I took a break just because I got busy with school and shit, but I just re-updated one, and I'm going to start sending them in again. Then all you do is you just put the data referral, right? So data referral, what? 810, 810, 2023. Then you go down here, say then you put your name. So mine would be Alex. Put Stravanovich, right? Then you go to, you know, I put my occupation. I'll put like student, and then I'll put my status as a veteran. Then I'm just gonna use David's fucking cold headquarters. Say Superior Road, right? You put the city. That's in Taylor, Michigan. UMI. You go to Michigan. Right? Bam. Put your zip, whatever the zip, your phone number. Bam. Oh, I put that up there. Yeah, we put veteran extortion scams. Look, VA pension extortion. Yep. No, we added that, bro. Right here. Right here. Right there. VA pension extortion. Yep. We added that. Welfare fraud, social media scams, extortion, telecommunications fraud, PPP fraud. He did pull a $31,000 PPP loan. And he has been fucking fishing in on natural disaster scams also, is what we've noticed. So, yeah, Kingdom of Greasy Goblin Cooks. Bow to your sensei. So yeah, we built this up together. We've all sat through many live streams, put this, and come to the conclusion of this with the interviews and all the shit we've found out about this guy. It's gone into some pretty fucking, that has me cracking up for some reason. That's a real thing, bro. Dude, that's a real thing. Narcotics kickback income, bro. Fuck yeah, dude. It's a real thing, dude. On the 3949A, bro. Check this out, dude. Check it. I know I was gonna stay on the deposition, but since he asked, dude, I'm gonna give it up to him, dude. Tax fraud, right? How do you report suspected tax fraud? All right, there's also another one called a 3949A that you can also fill out, okay? And this one, no. And then like Trip 9, what he's been doing? What he's been doing is claiming that Trip 9's been doing this. And if you are reporting this and you want to fucking get a reward, you all go ahead and file for that fucking reward. You've been filing, fuck that. Claim that fucking reward, man. See, that's for the business. See, that you can actually do the 3949, right? You can do the 3949. You could find the form, but it's not letting me right now for some reason. Now say, hang on. Let's go and refresh that page. Let's say it was stolen. Oh, so hang on. Let's take a peek. Okay, here it is right here. Here it is. I found it. Okay. Yep. Employee salaries. What salaries is this fucker paying out? Yeah, that's going to be an issue too. That $30,000 PPP loan, I guarantee you didn't pay his employees. How much you guys want to bet he didn't fucking pay a dime of it to his employees? I know. The PPP loan refers to the diapers he wears. Right here, Lord Pedro. Check it, bro. Narcotics kickback, homie. Bam, right there, hun. Right there, son. Narcotics income, dude. Bam. Narcotics income, narcotics kickback, dude. You can pull narcotics kickback, dude. For sure, bro. Look at this, dude. This is the 3949, right? And you can fill this one out too because it's information referral. If your identity was stolen, you want to use a different form. It tells you all the shit you want to do if you got forms, right? He's the diaper sniper.
I mean, I want to state objection too. This is, you are asking about a man's personal faith.
Yeah.
You know, and his personal religion in a case that is dealing started out as a parenting time issue and suspension.
Yo, fuck that. He said he saw Jesus 1,000 fucking times and said he would love to tell her about it. He opened his fucking mouth. His lawyers are now putting their foot in their own fucking mouth because this idiot couldn't keep his mouth shut. He's like, I'd love to tell you about the fucking Jesus happenings. And when she asks him, now he's sitting there like a fucking... Look, you know why he's shifting right there? You know why he's shifting right there? Oh, he's sketchy with his taxes, Brother Jerry. I guarantee you 100% David's sketchy with his taxes, bro. Why would he get one revoked, my man? Nah, he didn't. He's a protective panty pad. David's all PPP stands for the protective panty pads, okay? Protective panty poise, okay? Yeah, he's fucking... He's shifting that fucking maxi pad that's stuck to his ass. Cliff's sitting... You already told us, dude, that's why... I was asking us all, that's why he's scooting side to side all the time. He's all, man... Cliff says he's all, that's because he's that fucking maxi pad sitting up his butt crack, dude. Right? When he said, I'd love to tell you that. And now he's being questioned about it. And now the lawyer's all, well, we're going to object because this started as questioning about parenting time. Well, this asshole opened his fucking mouth, dude. Guess what? He is now open to that line of questioning. He should have just shut the fuck up and said, no, I've never seen Jesus. I don't know what you're talking about.
Parenting time. To me, this is an abusive process.
Look at him.
Okay.
It's
not
clearly
a
an
party.
abusive process. It's designed to utilize
His little
for an
fucking rat
improper
claws.
purpose, a deposition. And if there's ever...
Look at him sitting
you
here
know,
nodding his head. Watch him.
a
Watch.
case of where somebody is crossing the line and utilizing the litigation process for...
Okay. They get on him. They get on Colleen about their fucking client nodding his head and shit, and David sitting here fucking nodding his head right on fucking camera.
ulterior motives. This is what's going on right now.
Are you testifying or objecting?
I'm objecting, and I'm stating it on the record.
Strong objection.
Do you have an appearance in this file?
I do not.
Okay,
I referenced what I was in the beginning.
I understand that.
All right,
Yeah,
so back to
you're right,
the-
Brother Jerry. You're absolutely right. He opened the door, so now it's legal to question him on it. You're absolutely right. The lawyers got upset because now she started drilling him, dude. And the lawyer's all, oh, well, you can't ask him that. Well, no, fuck you. He opened his goddamn mouth about it, Brother Jerry. Fuck him. Question him on it. Yeah, he farted. That's back up a little. It's back in the deposition a bit, Brother Jerry. But yeah, he busted ass in the middle of his deposition and fucking like tried to play it off. Like he just smiled and everybody's had to sit there in his fucking stinky ass fucking stench and taste his fucking ass. Yeah, it's dirty, dude. This guy's dirty. And honestly, bro, David has, that's part of David's day, Brother Jerry, is to put maxi pads in his fucking underwear because he doesn't wipe his ass, bro. Real shit, dude. It's part of his day, dude. Please go back and listen to the interviews on my channel, man. There's some really good interviews with Clifton Ware. It's going to give you a real deep insight to the fucking vile, slobby pig that this man really is. There's other sources that have come forward that I can't say shit about because they've asked me not to, and I respect that. But this is a vile, vile pig of a human being, bro. He needs to be stopped, bro. That's why we're calling fraud on him. He's saying, oh, give me a warrior worth fighting. Well, guess what? We're going to bring the fucking IRS, bro. We're going to bring the IRS. Like when a baby smiles after filling its diaper. David's, I just filled my maxi pad. David's, I don't fill diapers. He's I fill my maxi pads, okay? It's bad. He's nasty, dude. And the thing is, I know he's a maxi pad commando. He's a maxi pad mercenary. He's the maxi pad merc. Well, Cliff said that's when he gets gassy when he's nervous and shit. So it wouldn't surprise me if he was just sitting there fucking ripping him the whole deposition.
Don't have an
Let's be
appearance.
productive.
Asking if you're making, like you asked, you're making an objection.
Let's
Your
be
attendance
productive.
here is a courtesy.
It's not.
Thank you, gentlemen.
You're not permitted on the record.
Well,
Thank you.
I want to use the time productively, and that was a pretty long-winded objection.
Yeah, this is off
that
Shut
went
the
on
Muck Up
beyond an
channel.
objection. So let's go back. So you're saying Abraham saw Jesus face to face, but it was a dream.
He saw
Yeah,
had
he's after
visitation
young
from
women, dude.
God
He's after young
controlling
girls,
him.
dude.
Not
He
Jesus.
saw Jesus face to face.
He's doing some really bad stuff.
Okay, and
Hey,
what
thank you,
is
da,
the
da, da,
biblical
da,
site
da,
for
da,
that?
da, thank you for the
It's in
seed, the
Genesis.
diaper sniper.
I can't give you the exact chapter, but
He's a diaper
it's
sniper.
it was the
He's
chapter
a
right
diaper
before
sniper.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Is your ministry biblically based?
Yeah. Of course. I'm quoting scriptures showing you.
Look, he's in here saying, "Oh, I'm quoting the scriptures showing you son." She's like, "No, the fuck, you're not."
Not exactly.
Listen,
I am.
listen.
Your ministry biblically based?
Yeah. Of course. I'm quoting scriptures showing you.
Not
what it is.
exactly.
I am.
Those
You
aren't
just don't
quotes.
know the scriptures.
Look, it's our gaslighter.
If you knew the scriptures, you would know what I'm saying is in the Bible.
Watch, he's
It's
a
true.
gaslighter. Right
You
here.
don't know them.
Look,
You don't know
look, this fuckhead right here.
It's in the Bible. It's true. You don't know them.
Look. And the lawyer lets this go on, right? The lawyer objects all this bullshit, but yet here's the fucking asswipe. They know the fucking pass gas goon, right? Oh, he knows nothing, brother Jerry. Oh, a lot of us are taking this personal for a lot of different reasons, bro. Trust me. I take it personal because I pay my taxes and this asshole can sit back and fucking launder money from my money, dude. No. And I don't take too kindly that he uses the Bible to manipulate people. I'm a veteran. There's other veterans in here who take really fucking harshly to this too. That this asshole can sit here and manipulate the Bible and use it to gain his sick fucking agenda. No, we're not okay with a lot of things, dude. The more people that come out and speak about this piece of shit, guess what? The farther he's going to go down, man. He's a bad, vile man, dude. He needs to be stopped, dude. He needs to be stopped.
You don't know what I know.
You couldn't. You would tell me where they are.
What I know.
You would tell me where they are. So that's basically right here, David saying, I don't know where the fuck they're at. You would tell me where they are. It's like, yo, fuck you, David. Fuck you for coming in this deposition, trying to act like you're Billy Badass, like you know everything about fucking God and everything about the Bible when you don't. Yeah, his fucking smile is disgusting. His whole fucking personality, his life is disgusting, dude.
No.
You
It's
could.
not for me to testify. It's for you.
Okay, it's fine.
How many times would you say in the last year,
Yeah, he doesn't know crap,
in
dude.
the year
Right.
2011,
He doesn't know crap,
did you only
Trip
see him the
Nine.
one time in up north,
Fuck no, bro.
Port Huron?
Same objection.
You're a veteran too, Jerry? Good. Brother Jerry. Okay, and you're a survivor of... Okay. So, welcome, dude. Welcome. He's the start, dude. There's more of these guys out here. No news agencies have reported on David, dude, and I've reported him to fucking goddamn every news agency out there that is available to do reports on him, and they won't do shit about it. They won't do shit. Yeah, what branch were you, Brother Jerry? I was Army. Michael Prezi's Marines. I'm 82nd Airborne and 1st Armored Division. I don't know what unit Michael Prezi was in. But yeah, there's a lot of veterans in here too, dude. We take this shit personal, dude. How can this piece of shit come out, basically spit on our rights, dude? Spit on human rights, dude. And he is, dude. He is spitting on human rights, dude. And we take this very personal. One, I take it personal. He's not paying his fucking taxes, dude. And he's like, oh, I don't need to report my taxes. The fuck out of here.
Asked and answered. He said the last time he saw him was in 2010 in Port Huron at New Covenant Church in Port Huron while he was fasting and praying.
That
was the last physical appearance.
So that's the last time you
Pete,
saw
right on.
him. What was the
Right on, Jerry.
time before that you
Thanks
saw
for
him?
your service, man.
Same objection. Relevance.
Same objection.
First cav, first
Gentlemen, just
recon.
interrupting.
Nice. So we got first cav, first recon. Dope. I've reported him. I urge more people to report him, dude. There's a few. If you look up David, you'll find him. You'll find some websites that have reported on him. There's one called ministrywatch.com that's done several articles on him. A lot of Christian articles have done, but no mainstream. Yeah, so smug about knowing scriptures while not knowing his office addresses, right? Look at him. Look at his fucking shit-eating grin right here. He's, oh, yeah. He comes back on the second part of the deposition real put together.
I understand you're going to object to every single thing I ask, so let's just keep the flow going because we want to get out of here.
Because the probative value
Okay.
is substantial
Right on, Mike.
outweighed by the prejudicial effect.
That's fine. I get it, you're going to object to everything for every reason you can think of. Let's just keep this going.
No, we haven't been objecting until now.
No, there's a standing objection, which is fine.
I have a standing objection.
Right. So when did you see Jesus face to face before the Port Huron place?
Port Huron, David was down there sleeping around with women.
For 2010, 207.
And where was that?
What do you mean?
Where did you see Jesus?
Or your city? Or
Right.
I was asleep in a dream.
He does.
So there was a dream, and where were you sleeping?
Dude, this guy, Jerry, claims to be the Moses of our generation, bro. And smash that like. We got 31 people in here. Show me 31 thumbs up, everybody. Going on with David E. Taylor's deposition. Because David just thinks he's the man, apparently. But we're kind of going over it and filling it in. Yeah, Billy Graham. Yeah. Yep.
In St. Louis.
You're okay. And what was
Some
that
of the cult members are
experience
watching
like?
too.
Well, he just basically appeared to me to share with me something that he wanted me to say
I know.
to somebody.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
He basically appeared to me to share what he wanted me to say to somebody.
Oh, okay, can you tell me what that is?
It's private. It's priestly.
Yeah,
It's not
he said on the
priestly when you
Moses.
have a dream.
Dude,
That's
he's
not-
claimed to be
there's
the
no
Pope. He's claimed to be the Pope, the Moses of our generation. Dude, he's claimed to be a lot of shit that he's not.
There's no privilege on that.
You don't know the word.
There's a privilege on priests
Gaslighting the lawyer
being
again.
required and held to testify about
Exactly.
what they say to parishioners.
Look,
In a dream?
Look, he's
No, he said
all of a sudden he knows the fucking law, right, about ministry. But when it comes to finances, he doesn't know shit about it. But hey, when it comes to certain shit about it, oh yeah, yeah, I know fucking everything about that. Okay, exactly. You don't know what you're talking about.
I asked what he said in a dream.
this is real. I'm going to reinforce.
I
my
can't
objection.
say
I mean,
that.
this-
That's
It's
fine.
Glad there's a
proprietary.
record.
It's not proprietary.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. I'm asking you what Jesus said to you in the dream.
I can't tell you. It's for a person that
You don't have
it's
to tell me.
private.
You don't have to name the person or name by a
No,
first name and no other
it's
name.
private. I just.
I actually
it's
tried
private
contacting
between
Ryan
who?
Kroll
under oath.
about the
I'm
shit he
a
put in it, about the shit he put in his article, because that guy's got a big fucking mouth. Actually, Lord Pender, like he's a good journalist, but he's not that great, bro. Had he been a great journalist, he would have known when to shut his fucking mouth, but he doesn't.
priest, so I can't do
You're a
that.
priest?
Yes.
Okay, let's get.
Objection, he's claiming the privilege between the clergy and parishioner.
You're objecting to his term of calling himself a priest?
He's,
Well, are you
What are you
referring to a
objecting to?
Catholic
Clergy.
priest? Because I'm not referring
What are
to
you
not a
Catholic.
Catholic, he's not a Catholic priest, but he's a clergy.
The Bible says we're kings
subject-
and
I
priests.
cannot
privilege.
get everything. I
I don't
can't.
blame you.
He's a minister.
Oh, well, let's go back to the culinary school.
There we go.
What
This is why we're here, David, because you thought you were just the biggest, baddest fucking dude in the room, and you're not.
educational endeavors did you have after the culinary school?
Say that again. My mind was-
What other educational
My mind was gone.
endeavors have you had since culinary school, which I think you said was in 99 through 92? Where else did you go to school?
Nowhere. I've just been full time.
So you have not had any theological training at all?
Oh, I have.
Okay, so did you go to
But
school somewhere?
Not to a university for that. I sat under other pastors and leaders.
No, he didn't.
Did you go to any certified
No.
school?
No.
10 of the cult members are in here watching. There's 28 people in here watching. Yep, need to get away from David ASAP. We in this chat respect you, sorry for you, and pray for your escape before he damages you irrevocably. Yep. That's cool, Jacob. Welcome to the chat. Welcome.
Seminary?
No.
Theological
Jacob's
institution?
a cult member, y'all.
So you have no credentials that are recognized.
I have credentials that are recognized.
Let me finish. No credentials that are recognized that say you're a priest, which is what you said you were.
Not a Catholic priest.
I didn't say Catholic, and neither did you. You said you referred to yourself as a priest.
Well, that's what the Bible called ministers of the New Testament when we're a priest.
Look, he's gonna gaslight her again right here. He's gonna gaslight her again, this fucking piece of shit.
You couldn't, you know that because you don't read the Bible, you don't understand, or don't understand
Can
it.
you please have your...
We'll proceed with questions and answers.
Okay.
So you have...
Look at him, and then he fucking smirked at his lawyer there like he's...
Have your...
We'll proceed with questions and answers.
Okay.
Look at him. Fucking smug piece of shit. Be like, oh, you wouldn't know because you don't read the Bible. That, in my opinion, I would have reached across the table and just fucking split his dome in Minecraft. Just fucking one fucking swift, like, fucking clock to his fucking head in Minecraft. Like, look at him sitting here with this smug, shit-eating grin look on his face like he's fucking the man in the interview. And he's not. He's not. He got absolutely fucking eaten alive here. This opened up the can of worms.
So you have no certificate saying that you're a minister?
Yes.
What certificate?
I was licensed in my teenage years in the Baptist church and also in the Church of God in Christ. So I do have license and also have a doctorate of divinity given to me by Life University, which is a very prestigious theological
I would love to Bible thump that smile off his face too, bro.
A doctorate of... Hold on, let me see. A doctorate of divinity by...
Life
University. And where is Life University?
It's in Texas.
And did you attend that school?
No.
No.
So
I got an
is it
honorary doctorate.
Honorary, okay.
Yeah, from my years of experience.
All right.
From my years of experience of just being a fucking sick pedophile fuck and scamming people. Yeah, and this guy is a fucking pedophile too, by the way, you guys. He grooms young girls, okay? He's that by his definition of fucking pedophile, okay? And I say that with fucking boldness too, David. You're a fucking pedophile, dude. You're a fucking pedo, bro. You qualify as a pedo, David. I know you're grooming young girls for your sick fucking agenda. You start them when they're younger. That way when they turn 18, they just fucking give it up, dude. That's... You qualify as a pedophile.
So you never attended Life University?
No.
Okay. And you can't tell me any other theological institution, seminary, or the like that you've received a degree from?
Neither can Peter or the other apostles. But anyway.
Gaslights are again, neither can Peter or the other apostles. Right? See how right here he's comparing himself to Peter or the other apostles, right? Like, oh, well, neither Peter or the other apostles, like, I'm compared to them, right? And he's not. He's not.
Wait, no.
What?
No.
Neither did what?
Neither can Peter or the other apostles. They didn't go to theological school either. But I'm just saying.
We're talking about those back when Christ was...
Yes, because, you know, Paul went, so there was theological schools back then, but Christ didn't necessarily take his apostles through that kind of...
When did you start calling yourself the...
Because David was there when all that shit happened, so David knows about Christ taking everybody to school, so apparently, yeah.
Apostle.
Oh, I don't think it's the apostle. I don't say the apostle like you're trying to make it sound.
Yeah,
it's just an office like a pastor.
It's an
or
office?
evangelist.
Watch here, gaslighting her
Like
again.
a pastor, evangelist. Do you read the Bible?
Right here. This is... Right here.
It's an
Or
office?
evangelist, like a pastor, evangelist. Do you read the Bible?
Who the fuck is he? You're in a fucking legal deposition. You're here asking, do you read the fucking Bible? You need to wake the fuck up, David, and realize the fucking difference between the two fucking worlds you're in this deposition, you stupid fuck. Oh, do you read the Bible? Dude, you are in a fucking deposition being questioned about financial fucking misdeeds in your fucking cult, and all you can sit here and ask is, do you read the Bible? Fuck that. Fuck that. This guy's dirty, trying to sit here and sell his fucking religious cult in a fucking deposition. You don't get it. You don't get it, Jacob. I'm not going to explain shit to you, dude. I'm not going to explain shit to you. I'm not going to waste breath on you, bro. You got to wake up for yourself, dude. You don't get the point of a deposition. He's asking a simple question, but you know what a fucking deponent doesn't do is ask the lawyer fucking questions. You're supposed to sit there and answer yes or fucking no when the lawyer asks you. You don't sit there and ask the lawyer questions. You're not being paid. He's being deposed. The lawyer's being paid to ask him questions, not the other way around. That's not the way a deposition works. Open your fucking eyes, Jacob. Put you in timeout.
I mean,
Do you want to correct him on
I'm asking
his interrogation of me?
because I mean,
Yeah, see? Exactly.
Bible. I mean,
It's an
or an
office.
evangelist, like a pastor, evangelist. Do you read the Bible? I mean,
Do you want to correct him on
I'm asking.
his
Do you want
interrogation
to
of
do
me?
you want to correct him on his interrogation of me? He is supposed to ask, he is supposed to answer my questions. Oh, I would pound his smug face in the fucking lava pit on Minecraft, bro. I would. Fucking bury his lifetime supply in fucking lava.
Because I mean, you can't understand me if you don't have any point of reference.
So you're saying
And you know what? Colleen's Catholic. Colleen's Catholic.
that there is an office that's referred to as the as
Have you ever
an
heard
apostle?
of a pastor?
Look, here he goes
Are
again.
you familiar with pastor? Because an apostle is a pastor. I'm trying to answer
Could you
your question.
please?
Just proceed with questions
Okay.
and answers.
Okay.
Watch, here he goes.
And I'm going to object to the form of your question. It's argumentative.
Yes.
He's trying.
Look, he's all, yes, it's argumentative. Honestly, David, we've effectively built a fucking psychological profile on you. You think you're the smartest man in the room, and you're not. You're a fucking smug piece of shit. You're a fucking liar, David. And you sitting here like you're the fucking baddest man in the room? No, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're not the smartest man. And for you to sit here and nod your head in agreement with your lawyers like you're winning, no, David, this isn't good for you. Yeah, it's in 2014, and Jacob's all hung up on that. Well, guess what, Jacob? This is just the tip of the fucking iceberg, buddy.
To explain that an apostle is similar to pastors, similar to ministers, similar to
I think you're
priests.
testifying, but that would be. Let me get it from your client.
Well, you've
Big
asked
shout out to
several
all the
times.
cult
You
members that are
keep
watching
cutting
too,
me off.
David.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, and he says, oh, you keep cutting me off. Can't define apostle, doesn't know fucking common law. He is, and brother Jerry, that's where I took high offense to this too, bro. Right? This is this is a legal proceeding, dude. This is a legal proceeding. This is a deposition. This is a deposition. This is a legal proceeding. Jacob's all hung up. Oh, well, why didn't he get in trouble? Well, because he's a third-party witness. Third-party witness. Just like if I was to get deposed on any type of shit with this case, I would be a third-party witness. I couldn't get in trouble. I'm just a third-party witness. I would be like a third-party cooperating witness. That's what it would be. Same as this. It would just be a deposition. If I were to ever be deposed, that's what it would be. No, there isn't, Matt. There won't be any cult members that can answer your theological questions. They'll just bounce around and hide from them.
If you don't
Okay.
study, you can't.
Apostle.
Just answer the
Okay.
questions.
Okay.
And now we're relying on the internet for
Take a little drink of my water
your
bottle.
questioning.
Does the Life University from which you got your honorary doctorate, does it still exist?
Yeah.
What year did you get this honorary doctorate?
Actually, they just presented it to me this year.
2014?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a copy of that?
I can get a copy if that's what you need.
Some bullshit university.
And you're sure it's called Life University?
I could be off on the few names.
The place that gave you an honorary doctorate, you can't recall the name?
He's all, no, I can't actually.
Yeah, that's human error. Human error.
Human error is because I'm not a human. I'm a fucking alien reptoid from. Hey, good morning, curly girl. Dun, 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 dun. Curly girl, good morning. Curly girl, good morning. Morning, 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 morning.
Glory hole! Glory hole! Glorious hole!
Mia Quacko!
Mia Quacko!
It's human error, everybody, okay?
All right, so you refer to yourself with what kinds of titles besides apostle?
Evangelist. I mean, we can just drop the apostle, just evangelist or pastor. It's fine.
And what a pastor usually refers to a church that you or which you're a pastor. Where would that be?
Well, I mean, I shepherd leaders and other pastors, so I train them.
No, he doesn't. He extorts them.
But if you look up pastor, it refers to being a pastor over a church, a specific place.
Yeah, Jacob, exactly. He didn't get in trouble. Jacob, now check this out. Knight of Nye is he's ex-law enforcement and an ex-pastor, okay? So if you want to start questioning the legalities of the shit that goes on, Jacob, Knight of Nye here, he didn't get in trouble because this deposition is for a civil case and he's a third-party witness. If the IRS or law enforcement agencies would actually investigate this guy, I guarantee you he'd be charged. I guarantee you he'd be charged too.
Yes, so I would be more of a bishop, or that's what an apostle is, over churches,
So you're a
mentoring
bishop?
other leaders, yes.
Over other leaders.
Yes, I train leaders.
Who made you a bishop?
Well, first of all, God did.
So that's through God. That's not through any.
He's all, well, first of all, God did.
Well, first of all, God did.
Look, he looked like he had to look at his
Bishop.
lawyer right there.
Well, first of all, God did.
I know.
So
He's
that's
all, let
through
me let
God.
that fart
That's
up out of
not
him.
through any religious organization.
They,
Okay, so Jacob, you want to know why he wasn't charged again? If you'll just open your fucking ears. All right. He didn't get charged because this is a deposition, is for a civil case and he's third party. If the IRS actually did their job and investigated this guy, he would be in prison. Guarantee it.
yes, I have many organizations that acknowledge me as that, so
No, usually when somebody is a bishop,
they go through a ceremony, I know.
there's
won't
a
answer your
ceremony,
question, man.
there's a specific church or religion or denomination.
Yes,
Do any of those apply to you?
yes.
Okay, what denomination?
Church of God in Christ.
Church
That's an
of
actual
God
church.
In Christ.
in Christ.
But the Church of God in Christ has pretty much disowned him. They don't want anything to do with it.
And where is that?
I mean, it's the biggest Pentecostal black movement, black Pentecostal.
And they're saying, and you're saying they made you a bishop?
No, they acknowledge me as a bishop.
Okay, I'm not talking about who.
They acknowledge him. So he's never technically been made a pastor or a priest or a bishop.
Who acknowledges you as a bishop.
Okay.
I'm talking about, is there anything other than you decided to call yourself a bishop that made you a bishop?
Other than, you know, the Lord commissioning me to do what I...
Jacob, I beg to differ. He has just basically claimed himself that basically he's the one talking to God. So yes, he has claimed to be a super apostle in my opinion.
doing then.
Okay, so you and the Lord applied the name bishop to you, but you don't have any other recognized.
Well, I would rather
Let me
not
finish.
use bishop.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you said that's what I should use.
I go by more of Apostle Taylor, so.
I thought you said drop the apostle. Now you're
Well, so
confusing
you
me.
can understand, I'm trying to simplify things for you,
Not really.
but you
So,
don't.
But you decided to call yourself apostle.
No, I didn't.
Who did?
The Lord did.
Okay.
Okay, the Lord apparently decided to call this piece of shit apostle. God gave Peter the keys of the kingdom. This stuff might be too high for you, Michael. Put you in timeout, dude. Talk to Matthew more. That
When
way.
did he say you should be the apostle?
The apostle, you keep, it's not like that. It's almost like you're saying, you know, the pastor, or it's not a "the" in the front of it. It's just an office that denotes a work.
It's an office that denotes a work. Like, what the fuck? Who hired this guy?
An office?
That denotes a work. Like a pastor, you know the
Hey, good
work
morning,
of a
Jake.
pastor, the work of an evangelist.
Do you know
Denotes a work.
anybody else that refers to themselves as apostle?
Yeah.
Who?
Thousands of people around.
Thousands?
Yeah, thousands of ministers around the globe.
Don't forget Catherine
who
Craig.
go by that title.
All right, name one.
Apostle John Eckhart.
And where's
He's
he
one.
from?
In Chicago. There's so many of them.
There's so many, and they just decide to
Mia
kind of anoint themselves as apostle.
No, that's not how it is.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to figure this
Time
out.
to wrap this up anyway.
He's a cult member.
I just think she don't understand. She don't know.
Look, fucking gaslights are right there at the end, dude. Yeah, no, we know Jacob's lying. He's probably one of the cult members, dude. Pretty sure he's a cult member.
You know, can we?
Look, see, fucking
I
gaslights are
just
at the
think she
end,
don't
dude.
understand. She don't know.
Look, looks at the lawyer and like starts gaslighting her while looking at his lawyers. Like, hey, say something. Like, I dare, you know, like test it.
You know,
probably
can we? That needs to stop, okay?
Look, and he sits there with this just shit-eating fucking smug grin look on his face.
Like now.
Well, it is, because I think you're...
No.
Because he explained.
Look at him just sitting here fucking
It
chewing
needs
his lip.
to stop with him making
Then you need to stop
commentary
arguing
about
with the
me.
opponent.
No.
Look at him fucking sitting here nodding his head like he's the fucking smartest man in the room.
No, please.
Okay, are we wrapping this up?
Total
I
fucking
think we go a
douchebag,
few more
Jerry.
minutes.
Well, we agreed that we
Look
would
at
get
him.
out in
not gonna-
time.
Look at him just sitting here fucking smiling like it's a big fucking joke, dude. Smiling like it's a big fucking joke.
Time for me
Absolutely.
to be where I need to be.
It's 7.
At 7 o'clock, and I
And
need to
that's not-
stop by.
Look at him fucking sitting here like, yeah, I'm the fucking man. I'm the fucking man in this place. You all bow down to the fucking 5-head Taylor.
my office on the way, which is just around the corner.
I'm not going to prevent you from doing what you have to do at 7.
Well, that means I need to leave now. It's 6 o'clock.
That's not what you told me before.
Mia Quacko Unleashed.
That's not what I told you before.
No.
That's what he said in court.
I said 6:30. I'm not going to keep you to 6:30, but
Well, I can't make it to 14 and Mound and stop by my office.
I didn't know
by
anything about your
6:30.
stopping at your office. That wasn't any part of any equation that I had.
Yeah, his lawyer's saying hurry up, he has to be somewhere.
Not to me, and not in
Yeah,
court.
I did to you in court this morning.
Let me ask you
All right, are we wrapping this up or
a
not?
couple minutes. Has Deborah Frazier ever
It's a
given you any
maxi pad
cash?
mercenary, bro.
No.
She's never handed you dollar bills in any form.
No.
Has she handed you a check?
No.
Never
Yeah, she
given you a
has.
check.
No. Everything goes into offering or like she's wired, but my hands don't touch the money.
Oh, okay. Did you ever tell Debbie Frazier that Jesus appeared to you and told you that Debbie should be giving you money?
No.
Did you ever reference your face-to-face appearances with Jesus or your conversations with Jesus to tell Debbie that she needed to donate money in
No.
your offerings?
No, I've never done that to anyone.
You've never had a conversation with Debbie Frazier about her gifting?
No.
None.
He's a liar.
No.
Do you know how much she's given you?
Yes.
How much
I'm
is it?
aware. I think it's $1 million, or a little over $1 million.
There we have it. David even said himself, she's given me a little over $1 million. So he knows how much money she's given, dude. David knows how much money Debbie Frazier has given up. And now times that by, he's had other people who've been big donors like that, like Susan, right? I know, she probably went home, fucking smoked a blunt with a fucking glass of cognac, dude. That's what I'm saying. And she fucking had that blunt, and she fucking probably dipped the end in the fucking cigar and shit, dude. Yeah, Nate Parrish. Lord Pender, Nate Parrish is saying, yeah, a series of conversations with him, dude. Yep.
And you never had any conversation with a $1 million donor.
Other than she gave it, and I was appreciative that she had such a generous heart.
So you did have a conversation with her about it?
Yeah, I thought she was referring to before. You were
Okay.
saying before. The way you were talking was before.
Okay, so you can clarify it.
Yeah, so, after I found out she gave that, I wanted to thank her for her.
I could, for real. I could see Colleen going home, just fucking sitting on air, dude. Fucking going home, rolling up a big old fucking Snoop Dogg blunt, bro. Pulling out like her top shelf fucking cognac, dude, and sitting on her back porch, fucking sparking that doober up, dude. And then dipping the end in cognac, dude, and sitting at the end, fucking smoking that shit like a beast, bro.
Her generous gift.
Just a big
like
old
others have
fucking
given
fog
me.
cloud around her.
Where was it that this conversation
She probably does it,
occurred?
but I'm just saying.
At the church,
What-
where
what-
everybody else is
What
at.
church are you talking about?
Taylor.
So you had a conversation with Debbie at the Taylor Church, thanking her for giving you money?
Yes. For giving the ministry money, not me. Not me.
Smash that like.
Has Debbie
36
ever
people
shared
in
with
here.
you-
Unless you're a cult member sitting on the back end there. Smash that like and subscribe, because the cult member, this guy has kids, but he disowns most of them. Yeah, David has kids, but he disowns most of them. He doesn't even like his kids. He'd probably be happy without him.
Any of her visions
Most of his family's
that
disowned
she
him, dude.
has claimed to have?
Objection.
Foundation.
Well, not only that, but it's privileged.
Okay.
He's not a pastor. He has no credentials as a pastor. He's self-anointed.
There's
That does
rumors going around too that he could have some fucking other kids floating around this cult, man. Telling you, dude, there's some weird shit going on here.
not come under any priest, penitent, or pastor privilege.
All right.
I just, for the
It's
record, a
not
pastor,
privilege.
there are different religious affiliations, and to claim that privilege does not require a particular credential.
That's right.
It requires
Oh
that
yeah,
you're a minister
dude,
or
really
you're
bad, Jerry.
serving in
Dude,
Exactly.
you're talking, dude, fucking child abuse, bro. Like hardcore shit, bro. Hardcore shit, dude. Like you're talking beatings, bro. Not abuse, but beatings, bro. Yeah, most of David's family has disowned his dumbass, bro. Yeah. The reason he didn't go to his dad's funeral is because his brothers wanted to beat the shit out of him, dude. His brothers wanted to beat the shit out of him. That's why he didn't show up to dad's funeral. And that's facts, dude. That's facts. David's own brothers want to mop his ass up, dude, because they're tired of his shit. Because he's done some fucked up shit to the family, too. Okay? Not only has David destroyed other families, but he's kind of destroyed his. And it sucks because fuck, man, the family's the one that should be standing up. Like, they need to go swoop this motherfucker up and mop him up, dude. Be like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? What the fuck? Dude, if this was my brother, I sure as shit would have been out fucking policing his ass up, being like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Yeah, Michael Parisi, he did. He did beat his daughter with a belt. Severely, bro. What we heard in the deposition, from what I understand, is just the tip of the iceberg, my man.
It does not.
Well,
It does.
my objection's no.
That's fine. You can still answer.
No, he can't. This is privilege. You don't
I
answer
know
that
Apostle
question.
Poo
You're
Poo
going
needs
to
to
say
meet the
it's
Popo,
privileged,
right?
all his conversations with Debbie Frazier, because he's a pastor that he has anointed
That
himself as?
particular question, yes.
What particular question?
You want to repeat the question?
You don't know what I asked him if Debbie...
The eyewitness reports we got is that he's a real fucking prick around his family. Like, he tries to fucking control everybody, just like he does in his ministry, in his cult. He tries to control everybody and everything within his family, bro. That's what he does. Oh, David has just been he's been a degenerate to his family, dude. David's the degenerate of the family, bro. And I think he's the youngest one, dude. I want to say he's the youngest, dude. Yeah, he's mentally ill, dude. He's mentally fucking ill, dude. And nobody wants to fucking say it and stand by it, but I will. I'll fucking stand by it. A guy that doesn't wipe his own ass and wears pads, that's mental illness, dude. That's a hygiene issue, and that goes in hand with mental illness.
Debbie had talked to him about her visions.
Yes. And I objected based on privilege. I'm gonna stand
And
by
what
that
is your,
objection.
and your privilege is?
He's a pastor.
No, he's
He's
not.
speaking to his parishioner.
Exactly.
His parishioner? Debbie
Member?
is his parishioner?
Parishioner, member, yes. You have the objection, he's been instructed.
I don't see any credentials that he's been able to provide me in this deposition that he is an actual pastor. He's never been to any theological school, no certification,
And now you're
no
arguing
anything.
with me. I've
I
already
am.
instructed the client.
Okay, then I'll probably have to take that one to the court.
Okay.
We convene.
Right, but he's stepped beyond the bounds of religion and church. He really has. Just keep that in mind. He's gone beyond church at this point. He knows he has. Yeah, Bible disqualified him. He knows that too. Let's keep going.
January 9th at 10.
Correct. Yes.
Good meeting you.
Brief deposition for today. We are going off the record at 6:05 p.m.
We are back on the record. It is 2:29 p.m.
Okay, so now we're hopping into, so the first one was November 2014. Yeah, because you're being a fucking idiot, Jacob. You're not listening. You won't answer our questions. If you don't answer our questions, I'm going to keep putting you in time out because we're asking you some simple fucking questions and you won't even answer them, dude. Why am I going to let you sit here and just run your fucking mouth? We're answering you some very basic, simple questions and you want to be a dick about it and start calling out the people in the chat when we're just asking you, dude. We have real pastors in here asking you some very legitimate questions and you just want to fucking spew out this bullshit, dude. If you're just going to sit here and fucking troll the chat and just spew out bullshit, guess what, dude? I'll just keep putting you in timeout. I'm not going to block you, but I'll just put you in timeout. Fucking sit there and you can watch, dude. Matthew is a legitimate pastor. Yeah, and he's not going to sit here and let you fucking gaslight and deceive these people. And none of us are, for that matter. So if you're going to fucking do it, take your fucking stinky ass David E. Taylor bullshit out of here, dude. Yeah, Michael Parisi's also a pastor. You want to talk to him?
Mr. Taylor, you're still under oath.
Yes.
Understand?
Could you hold 10 seconds so I can sign this and have maybe... I can wait.
Go ahead. I don't care.
Michelle was deposed almost exactly a month after this. Look, there's the glorious hole on the top of his head right here. Look. There's the glorious hole. Glorious hole!
Glorious hole!
I didn't interrupt you, sorry.
And look.
Look, he fixed his hair too. That way he didn't look like such an asshole.
Ready? Everybody ready?
Yep.
Okay. Mr. Taylor, who is Ashley?
Okay, hang on, Jacob. Here's a question for you. Jacob, can you provide a biblical reference for a super apostle or Moses-like person leading the church in the first century or in the last days? Answer that question for Matthew, okay? Will you answer that one question? I'll give you a second, too. Give you a second. Go ahead, Jacob. Answer it. I want you to answer that one question.
She's a volunteer staff that works in the ministry on the staff. She's a
Hold on, who is this about?
Everybody ready?
Yep.
Okay. Mr. Taylor, who is Ashley Ware?
Okay, Ashley Ware is Cliff's ex-wife. Okay? Ashley Ware is Cliff's ex-wife. Cliff, we already know this, okay? Well, we know she was doing the banking at one time, okay? She was doing the banking. From what I found out is that David actually kicked her off because she wasn't doing that good of a job, okay? She was fucking up the finances. Okay? This is where it gets... This is where it gets kind of funky for David, right? Because this is where you start bouncing around the money.
She's a volunteer staff that works in the ministry on the staff.
She's a volunteer. She work full-time or part-time?
Yeah, she works full-time.
And who is Christian Ware?
That's their child, their baby.
How old is that child?
I'm not sure. Don't know.
Infant or teenager in between?
No, I know it's definitely not a teenager. Young, very young, so.
And who is Clifton Ware?
That's her husband.
Now her ex-husband, because Ashley basically said, hey, I'm standing with David. That's it. He is. That's why I put him in timeout. He's just gaslighting. He's just gaslighting everybody. He's being a fucking dumb shit about it. That's typical David E. Taylor tactic, like he's doing in the deposition. Gaslight everybody, right? I'm not going to let him do it. He's just being a fucking dipshit trying to troll the chat. And guess what? I'm not going to let him. We got 41 people in here, man. Smash that thumbs up, man. We're talking over David E. Taylor's deposition. We're filling in the gaps in between and talking about the bullshit. And what Colleen just questioned is Clifton Ware, Ashley Ware, and their relation to the ministry, to the cult. We know from the past interviews with Clifton the last few weeks is that David is a vile piece of shit. And this is day 2 of the deposition. And this was basically the first thing they asked about.
Are you related to them?
No.
No biological relation?
No.
Did they live with you in 2013?
No, not in 13, no.
When did they live with you at any time?
Yes, they did when they first came, and that was more in 2008.
Yep, that's right. So there's David corroborating that story. 2008, Clifton said they got there, okay?
9, somewhere around there.
What do you mean when?
I've emailed her and she, well, no, I don't think so, Aaron Olson. I really don't think so. I don't think she will. I wish. I've emailed her, but I don't think she will, man. I think there's probably certain rules that bar her from doing like interviews on shit like this. I don't know, brother. I wish. I have emailed her though. I have emailed her, man. I found out her office, found out her information, and just asked her if she would be willing to do an interview.
When they first came.
First came from where?
From Cleveland, Ohio. I kind of helped them out and their children.
Children or one?
Well, they had more than one, so.
And so they lived with you?
Yeah.
In your apartment?
Yes.
The 2-bedroom apartment?
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
This is
You
critical.
have to answer yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Along with your 2 children?
Well, my 2 children went there every day, so according to court order. So I have my children half the week.
So where would these folks stay every day?
Well, I also had other friends in the city that I allowed them to go stay with, and they opened their home.
You allowed them to
Well,
stay?
they opened their home to them.
What do you mean you allowed them to go?
Just misworded it.
Okay. And your 2000.
Yeah, and his $30,000 salary he provided for everybody. Yeah, okay.
2012 tax return. Oh, who's Brooklyn Mitchell?
Brooklyn.
Their kid.
I don't know.
You don't know who
Child.
Brooklyn Mitchell is?
No.
You have no idea?
No.
Never heard of that person?
No. Brooklyn Mitchell. Nope.
On your 2012 tax return, you claim Brooklyn Mitchell as a dependent or an exemption.
No, I don't think that's true or accurate.
Well, this is what you gave us today.
Yeah. Or if it's, I don't know if it's, there must be someone, I don't know who that is. Michelle probably can answer that. I'm not sure about this because I don't do my own taxes. So, but I did carry them because I supported them that year. So, I mean, I know I supported Clifton and his wife and their children.
Yeah, denies his
I
own
helped
kid.
them.
You have no idea who Brooklyn Mitchell is.
No, I don't.
No, it's not
I don't
his
know
kid,
that
it's
name,
Cliff's kid.
and I don't know why
Brooklyn
that's
is
there. So
Cliff's kid.
it could be something that I'm not aware of.
You wouldn't be aware that they were one of your exemptions and dependencies?
Well, I don't know. I didn't handle that, so I would rather you ask her about that, Michelle.
Ask her about your personal tax return.
Yes,
And
'cause I don't fill them out.
you said that
Okay, when you fill out, if you have somebody else fill out your tax returns, you have to sign saying that you understand and everything looks correct. Okay.
Christian, Ashley, and Clifton
didn't,
did not
Jacob.
live with you in 2012.
No, not in 12. I don't think. I'm not sure. I can't. Maybe my days are mixed up, so I'm not accurate.
Well, you said it was
about
back in
everything.
08 and 09, not 12.
I know it's 08, 09. I can remember those times. Yeah.
But you, under oath, claimed all these people as your exemptions.
Of course.
Brooklyn, of course.
Well, no, I mean, whatever happened in this was under oath and it was the truth. So, like I say, you need to go ask Michelle about
Well, no,
this.
I mean, it's your life. Your
it may be
hold
my
on.
life, but I have somebody taking care of this part.
Okay, so these folks, none of those 4 folks lived with you in 2012
It's not true.
and in 2013.
I don't remember. I don't know what I'm looking at, so I can't answer this. I can't
Yeah,
answer.
if you don't know what's in your taxes, you're absolutely right, and that's kind of why we're here talking about this deposition and going over it the last 2 days. That's a good point. If you file your taxes right, if you have somebody to prepare or somebody do it, guess what? You still got to sign the motherfuckers, dude. You got to sign the motherfuckers whether. And here's the thing, brother Jerry. David's put some videos out about his fucking taxes and shit, saying, "Oh, well, I've lost my tax exemption, but I have another one. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it." And you're exactly right. Not knowing what's in your taxes is a lie. That's perjury and that's fraud. You can't file your taxes and say, "Oh, I don't know what's in my taxes." Well, who did your taxes for you? How to prepare? Well, did you look at your taxes and sign them? Well, okay, then you're liable for your taxes. Doesn't work like that. David can't say, "Oh, well, I just, the IRS, they got their shit wrong." Well, did you sign your taxes, Mr. Taylor? Yes, I did. Okay, well, you're in charge of them then. Yep. Yep. Well, what Cliff was telling me, Cliff said David was trying to get the money off of him, right? And David said, well, I'll help you with the exempt. Well, I'll give you the money if you let me claim you. But Cliff said he wasn't trying to do that. David was trying to keep all the money for himself, right? Which is exemption fraud. Yeah, this is tax exemption fraud. He was trying to claim exemptions, right? When he was on a fucking $30,000 salary, but yet he's got all these big properties and shit. I guarantee, hey, brother Jerry, bro, why do you think we started pulling fraud card on this guy, dude? Because he's committing fraud, dude. That's why we started filling out those forms, brother Jerry, is because we know for sure David's committing fraud, and we as the taxpayers have the right and the power, right, to make the IRS aware of the fraud. And David has even said in his videos, "Oh, there's people out there filing fraud against me, saying I'm committing wire fraud and all this." Well, he absolutely is, dude. He absolutely 100% is committing fucking tax evasion, wire fraud, tax fraud, you name it, dude. Laundering money through real estate. He's moving the money through the real estate, dude. He's got multiple real estate properties, dude, big ones too. And he's just dumping the money into it because you can't hoard money in a tax-exempt organization like this, right? You have to do something with it. So David bankrupts one and then dumps it into another one, right? Cleans the money.
It's a 1040 U.S. individual income tax return 2012,
I know
is it
what
not?
that. Yes, I know what that is.
Okay, and this was given to me by your attorney today.
Okay.
And on it, it has these 4 dependency exemptions, does it not?
Yes.
Brooklyn, Christian, Ashley, and Clifton?
Yes.
Okay, and you're telling me you have no idea who Brooklyn Mitchell is?
No, it may be a name in there.
He knows who
I
it
don't
is.
know if I know their nickname or whatever, but I'm just telling you I don't know. So
He
I'm
knows.
not going to answer anymore.
All right,
than that.
so who is it that you support? What is it you do to support these people then?
Well, I mean, they didn't have a job and they didn't have nowhere to stay. So I provided food and clothing, shelter for them.
I don't know whose phone that is.
That's mine.
So you provided to these 4 people food, clothing, and shelter? You have to answer yes or no.
Yes.
On your salary?
Yes.
And your salary is listed as $28,897.
Yes.
And on that salary, you're saying you supported these 4 people?
Yes.
These 4 people?
Yes.
Including Brooklyn, who you don't know?
Yes, I don't like.
Including Brooklyn, who you don't know. Yes, I supported her, but I don't know her. This is absolutely fraud right here. How the fuck are you going to support somebody you don't know? Right? And for him to say, "Oh, well." Yep. So he's taking illegal claim of dependence. Like, you could take claim of dependence, but the way he's doing it, no. He was doing it illegally. He wasn't gonna do it to give the money to Cliff. He was gonna take the money and keep it for himself. That's exactly what he was doing. He's committing tax exemption fraud, dude. If I report him to the IRS, dude. David thought he was slick, man. You know what else he did? He opened up 2 other tax exemptions, Jerry. He's got 2 other names already prepared, dude, to fucking dump money into, bro. It's gonna go RICO, bro, when and if this piece of shit gets busted.
Like I said, I can't
He'll end up in a
answer
RICO
certain
case.
things at this time because someone takes care
No,
of my
but he's gonna get
1040.
audited by the IRS. I
But,
guarantee it.
You know, I have money
Thanks to us.
saved up, you know, so
Guarantee
I can spend that money on
He will get
helping
audited.
other people if I want. So
How is the money saved up after you're earning $28,000? Where do you get money
Well-
to save up?
I save money from my paycheck some. So
Is that because the ministry covers most of your overhead?
yeah,
With your allowances?
That's the
He wanted to say, you know what he wanted to say? That's the beauty of nonprofit. But he got fucking hung up here. He has like, fuck, that's the beauty. But he was gonna say that's the blessing.
That's the blessing of nonprofit ministry.
Is what?
They allow
Well,
for
Brother Jerry,
different
it's gonna be more than fraud, bro. He's
allowances
gonna go
that,
down for human trafficking, bro.
Even though my
Probably some
salary
sex
may
crimes,
be
too.
low, I still can have a little bit extra to help a family like that. So
But your allowances, like your car allowance and your housing allowance, those are taxable to you, aren't they?
They sure did.
If he knows, he's not.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know all those things.
Do you report those on your taxes?
I don't know if I'm supposed. I don't know.
You have
about
no
it.
idea. But you
I
sign.
have other people handle this for me.
But you sign your tax returns, don't you?
I have to, don't I? I think.
Gaslighter right there.
Okay. And so you sign them and you're not sure of what they mean?
Oh, not so much that I have professional people who know what they're doing. So
Who would the professional people be?
I don't know. You can ask Michelle.
She knows who prepares your taxes?
Yes.
Yeah, look what Night of Night said. After the deposition went on YouTube, David filed an amended tax return for the years he claimed these people just to keep the IRS at bay. Oh, dude, and that's what I mean, bro. And here's the thing, dude. You want to see what human trafficking involves, bro? Check this out. Check this out, Jerry. And this isn't shit that we made up, okay? This isn't shit that we made up as a group, okay? Right here. Force, fraud, or coercion to obtain some type of labor or commercial sex act. David is indeed running a fucking call center at a fucking hotel in Houston. It's a scam. It's all a scam, bro. I won't get into that because I want to keep on with the deposition. But we'll look into that later, bro, okay? David is indeed running a human trafficking operation out of Houston. Guarantee it.
Do you keep receipts for all the expenditures that you say you have
Nope,
for these
sure
folks?
doesn't.
These four?
I'm not sure. Not positive.
When you give them support, do you give them cash?
I have helped.
Well, and you know what else the government is hitting back hard on is the people who pulled PPP loans, and they don't give a fuck how much it's for, dude. Brother Jerry. It doesn't matter how much the PPP loans are for, dude. The government's taking back that money, dude. If you took fucking $2,000 or fucking $50,000, they're coming for them. And the government's finding out, dude. I like the way the government did it. It's like they set a trap for all these fucking fraudsters, man, and the fraudsters took the bait, dude. All these fraud fucks took the bait. They took the bait. David took the bait, and he got $30,000. But now that $30,000, that PPP loan has been given to a tax exemption that's been revoked by the IRS. So that's going to be real interesting.
Them with cash before, but nothing large, you know.
Do you pay their rent?
$30,000, bro.
Pay
That's
their
all he got,
rent,
$30,000.
I mean, they were living with me, so I was
Not in
paying.
2012, you said, or 13. You said
Okay,
08,
no,
09.
I don't pay their rent.
So
no.
you don't pay their rent. Do you give them a check for
Nobody
some
picks up the
funds?
phone in Houston.
No.
No check. No check. Cash, but not large
hungry.
amounts. You don't pay their rent. Do you buy them food?
Yes.
When do you buy food? How does that work? Do you give them money or do you go out and go do the grocery shopping?
No, I just give them money.
Cash?
Oh, did we miss the glorious hole?
My card.
Hold up.
$12 you said, or $13. You said
Okay.
08 and
No,
09.
I don't pay their rent.
So you
no.
don't pay their rent.
Glorious hole.
Glorious hole! There's the glorious hole. Glorious hole.
There's the glorious hole right there. Look. That's where David's glory power comes out of. Yeah, David sending in his fucking trolls to fucking try and troll me. That's cool. I'll fucking just kick him out, dude. Put him in. Yeah, Jacob's a good example. I'm pretty sure Jacob was probably watching that shit that night. He's, I'm gonna go troll that guy's chat now. I'm gonna go fuck with him in his chat. But look, there's David's glory hole right there. It's beautiful. That's a beautiful, glorious hole. They had no rent living in the poor conditioned house. Well, yeah, and what Cliff said is that David made him live in a fucking abandoned house at one time, man. I'm like a piece of shit. Look at this fucking bald ass fucking spot right here. Look at that. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's keep going.
Do you give them a check for some funds?
No.
No check. No check. Cash, but not large amounts. You don't pay their rent. Do you buy them food?
Yes.
When do you buy food? How does that work? Do you give them money or do you go out and go do the grocery shopping?
No, I just give them money.
Cash?
My card. Bank
Credit card?
Banking debit card or, but when are you saying do I do this? Because I don't do this now. So.
Well, this was 2012
Okay,
and
you're talking about, so you asking during those years. Yeah,
right.
so
Where
that's
you
probably,
claimed them.
Yeah, well, that's probably the way I did it when I did do it.
It's probably the way you did it?
Maybe. I had cash. I have debit card.
Michael Preezy, you know how hard it would be to get a fucking reward from the IRS for some bullshit like this? You know how hard it would be? I don't even want to deal with the IRS. They're a bunch of fuckheads anyways, bro. If the IRS was doing their fucking job, dude, we wouldn't be here with this fuckhead, man. If the IRS, dude... Oh, EBT fraud? Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah, he's committing EBT fraud. Fuck yeah, that's already... Fuck yeah, that's been put on the table, dude, long time ago. EBT fraud. Fuck yeah, bro. Damn right, EBT fraud, bro. Don't think for 1 second. Jerk making money illegally. Just me, Michelle, and I. Jagoff making money illegally. Yeah, Jagoff. Yeah, Michael. Let's get real. The IRS isn't going to give anybody an award. The IRS isn't giving anybody awards. There's a form. Oh, a journalism award? You know, this has been a collective effort, dude. It really has. I can't take full credit for everything because it's all been us as a group, dude. It really has. It's all been us putting this together, dude. It's been you, Cat Mom, Bruce Williams, you know, people coming in here with experience with this guy, with the cult, putting everything together, right? This has been a collective effort, dude. It really has. And I want to thank you for your comment, though. But this has been all of us, dude. It's been people like you, Michael Preezy, Night of Night, fucking Crick Report, Aaron Olson, all of you guys, dude. Brother Jerry just coming in here today, being a new member to the channel. It's you guys. It's you guys with the experience of religion saying, no, this guy is out of his fucking mind. He needs to be stopped, which I wholeheartedly fucking agree, because this guy, this deposition won't go to court. But Brother Jerry, just stand by, brother. Stand by, okay? Just keep watching,
You would
bro.
hand them your debit card
Yeah.
to go spend?
Yeah.
Okay. And how much do you think they used on your debit card?
I don't know. I didn't keep that.
Was it your personal debit card
Parasitic
or
poopy
JMMI's?
profit.
Most likely it was my personal.
Yeah, and it's like when you guys drop funny shit in the chat, like I'll make thumbnails out of your guys' fucking memes, and I'll make them memes on the channel, right? Like, what was the one for today? 999, where I was chatting with 999 yesterday offline. I was all, dude, I want to do like the deposition reaction. I was like, what do you think we should call him? And he's like, Dirty David's Depositions. Oh, the stage lawsuit? Yeah, the current federal lawsuit with the stage company, man. Yeah, that's a clusterfuck, dude. That's a clusterfuck with the stage. Yeah, what a mess, dude. What a mess. He's in a current lawsuit now, Jerry, with the fucking stage company because he said he was going to build this stage and go do all these arena crusades, right? And, yeah, no one person can do this alone, dude. It's too much of a powerful deal, dude. It's too powerful. It takes all of us. Oh yeah, he's defaulted on payments. Oh yeah, he defaulted on these payments with the stage company, dude. $2.2 million. This guy's being sued for now, bro. Yep, he defaulted on that payment as well.
No card.
Most likely, but maybe
Yes.
not.
No, I think it was my personal.
Not JMMI's. Does, you have to answer
The only
yes or no.
time they use JMMI card is on ministry business, and they were handling a lot of ministry business, so that's separate.
So were they being given money from the
Cliff said he was cruising around in David's Bentley smoking blunts. Cliff 1, David 0.
ministry's debit card if they were doing ministry business?
Yeah, of course. And anytime any volunteer does anything on the ministry business, you know, they are able to.
Yep, absolutely.
Like if they're going
Curly
out of
girl.
town or whatever, they're able
Not
to.
only that, I think it was just part of his ego. I think it was part of his ego. Yeah, for real, $2.2 million, bro. Yep. After court fees and everything, yeah, if he defaults and doesn't pay, yeah, he's going to be paying. He's already going to be paying a lot of money. I think he stopped paying because he didn't have the money. That's what I think. He stopped paying because he didn't have the money to finish it off. And he knew logistically, because logistically, David can't do it. He doesn't have the money. He doesn't have the resources, nor the manpower or the vehicles to do it. We called it. We knew. Right? Because when you're setting up a stage set like David was talking about doing, huge, dude. You're talking fucking union work, bro. At every stop, dude. Every stop. So yeah, he's in a bit of shit with that too.
To buy food because the ministry takes care of all those expenses. It's normal.
So the ministry does, but not you personally.
Like I say, on ministry business, that's when the
Okay.
card is used. When it's something personal, I've helped them with my own money.
So are you saying that you provided more than 50% of the support for these 4 people?
Yeah, of course. I mean, they didn't have nowhere to stay, nothing.
But you didn't pay their rent. You know where they were living?
Pay the rent? What do you
I
say?
asked you if you paid their rent, and you said no.
No, I mean, they live with me, right? Are you talking about the times that they live with me?
I'm only talking about 12 and 13. So
Oh, okay. No, of course not.
of course not what?
I didn't pay their rent.
Okay.
From my
but
acknowledgement.
to claim them, you have to provide a certain level of support. So are you saying that you spent,
Tax
or I'm
fraud.
sorry, that you supported them in more than 50% of their expenses?
It has to be if it's on that thing.
But you can't tell me how or anything
Yeah, because I
about
don't
it.
handle all those things anymore. I'm totally out of that. So I would rather you ask someone who knows. I'd rather just say to you, I don't know. So there's no proprietorship of me.
There's a
Fine.
tax preparer.
No proprietorship of me.
Okay, but what I'm trying to figure out, and I don't want to depose him, I want to just get a handle on this.
This is a deposition.
You're saying that this
Depose
is
him.
not JMMI expenditures. These are personal expenditures that you personally, let me
No.
finish, that you personally paid more than 50% of their support, so you claim them as exemptions, but you can't tell me how.
Actually, I would like to say I don't know. Ask Michelle.
That's where we got Axe Michelle at. He is a Teletubby. He doesn't look like one. He is one. He fucking, they lost him off the show, dude. That's why the show had to cancel, because fucking they lost their main Teletubby, bro. Brother Jerry. Yeah, he's a narcissist, megalomaniac, sociopath, fucking. Well, dude, when you shit your pants, when you don't wipe your ass, dude. Yeah, list of other psychiatric diagnoses. Yeah, dude, he really is, dude. When you're not wiping your ass, dude, and you're wearing fucking putting pads in your fucking underwear, bro, dude, that's mental health. He needs help, dude. He needs help. What the family could do is they could fucking pull a Baker Act on this piece of shit. They could call the police. The family, we can't do it because we're not family. But what the police can do is the family can do is actually call the police on him. Say that he's a danger to others and himself. And you know what the police can do? They can go pick him up and put his ass on a 72-hour fucking mental health hold. Yeah, he's the purple Teletubby with the magic bag. It's a magic bag. David Taylor is to Bible scholar what Joe Biden is to climbing stairs. All right. Right, dude. Oh, man. How do I know? Because I already played the interview for you. I'm not going to fucking listen to your dumbass questions. Okay, put you back in timeout. Go listen to the interview with Clifton Ware while you're on timeout. Go listen to the one where it talks about Clifton Ware saying that he fucking saw David's nasty ass fucking doo-doo drawers in the fucking bathroom with pads in them. Yep, the family has the power, not us. We can't do it. We can't do it. The family can definitely say he is mentally ill. There is a problem with him, and can you guys go pick him up because we know he's abusing people. It is true about the maxi pads. That's coming from an eyewitness source, Jacob Clifton Ware, that was fucking right next to this dirty deacon for fucking 10 years. So I'm pretty sure he knows a lot more about David than you do.
She would know what you spent daily on these folks?
They would know because they handle all my personal and ministry stuff.
Who's they when you say they?
Well, I mean, Michelle handles all personal and ministry. So.
How much have you personally donated to JMMI?
It really would. If they Baker Act him, it'd be for his own good, dude.
If you know.
That's what I'm saying. If the family would just step up to the plate, man, they have the power. They really, really do in this, man. Willie McPeters, what up?
Willie McPeters! Beat Quacko, beat Quacko, beat Quacko, beat Quacko, beat Quacko. Willie McPeters. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Willie McPeters. He's a Willie McPeter.
Put some Willie Pete in that ground floor. What's up, Willie McPete? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're gonna go on with deposition.
Approximate, that's okay.
I don't really know. Yeah, I can't say. From all the sacrifices, I can't say.
What does that mean from all the sacrifices?
I mean, the sacrifices of, giving up things.
No, I'm talking about financially, not
money. So, no, I can't tell.
Cult members
you
are
do
watching
tell
too.
people how much you've given, yeah, don't you?
I have told them
I've
the
told them.
sacrifices I've made.
David's never made any fucking sacrifices. Hey, what up, Penitents? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Beat Quacko.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the chats. We're on part 2 of the deposition today. We're going to keep on going, okay?
You've put a dollar amount on that, haven't you?
Oh, sometimes I've given up. Yes, I've told them that over the years I have given a large sum of money to this ministry.
Okay, so what sum of money do you say when you do that?
Well, you said not in dollar amount. I'm talking about in sacrifices.
No, you put a dollar amount on it.
I know, because it is a dollar amount.
Okay, then tell me what dollar amount you use when you tell people.
Oh, millions. I've given up millions for this.
So here he says he's given up millions. I highly, highly doubt that.
Given up?
In sacrifice.
Oh, only in sacrifice.
Sacrifices everybody.
In sacrifice, yes.
Millions.
Yes.
He's all, I gave my shower cap. He's all, I gave my shower cap I gave my hair cap for the shower. And it was filled with my Jerry curls and donut glaze grease, okay, for hair gel.
How do you arrive at that figure?
Well, I mean, from
Can't make your
the
family sign
opportunities
an
I've had to do other things.
I'm sure David. You know what? I'm not gonna say he can't, but David probably would be the type of piece of shit. Be like, hey, you'll have to sign this NDA. Can't say shit about me. The mom Mom knows David's a piece of shit, dude.
Kind of thing.
That would have paid you over $1 million, that would have paid you millions.
Way more than
Really?
this, of course.
What kinds of things would those be?
Well, for number one, I'm a chef. I completed my, in college, a degree. And so I could, number one, have my own business, like my brother who's a chef does. And that alone could bring in...
Is he a millionaire?
No. But
chefs usually aren't.
That's if they don't
Yeah, a
write
bunch of
books
bullshit,
and do
right, Cat Mom?
multiple chains. There's a
No,
way
it's
you
not.
can do it. Where
I
I
gave
know a lot
millions
of
in
my friends who...
sacrifice. But let's be clear about the millions, okay? The millions was other people's money, okay? It was millions in sacrifice, and I honestly didn't do shit. It was just me being a fucking blind piece of shit.
Did very
well. But you have said you've used the word donate. You haven't used the word sacrifice. When you're talking on
that's
your...
what I mean,
let me
sacrifice.
finish.
Okay.
When you're talking on your radio or your conference call or up on stage, you say, I have donated millions to JMMI.
That's right.
But you're not talking dollar amount.
No, and the people know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you think they understand?
Oh, because I've explained, of course.
Here we go.
You can't just listen to one show that I do and expect to understand what I'm saying if you don't follow
I've listened to more than one show.
Oh, you got to listen to more than 3, 4, 20, or 100 to hear everything. Yeah.
The JMMI contribution report for 2013 shows that you donated $42,000 to JMMI in 2013. Is that true?
If that's what the report says.
That's what the report
How can you donate more than you actually have made in the last several years after a bankruptcy?
Yeah. Yeah, how can you make more money? How can you make more money after a bankruptcy than you... It's really... Here's where the fraud starts, dude. This is where it starts. Watch, she fucking killed... She nailed it with this question.
Is that true?
If that's what the report says.
How can you donate more than you actually have made in the last several years after a bankruptcy?
Because in this kind of ministry, people will walk up to me and want to give...
Wait until you fall asleep to it, Panda Test.
me personal gifts of this amount of money, and I give it over to the ministry instead of receiving it.
Instead of receiving it.
And I have them write it out to the ministry instead of me.
This is fraud.
So you're saying that if...
He's committing fraud.
I mean, isn't that a double dip? If you're saying that people go up and give you money and you say, write it to the ministry, and then you get credit for that donation, as does the person who made it?
Well, you know, that's my personal way of showing also contribution of people who want to give me money personally for my life, and I just tell them to give it to the ministry.
Do you report that as gift income to you?
No, because I tell them to write it out to the ministry.
So how do you come up with $42,000 that you donated when it didn't come from you, it came from a third party?
Well, we use those records to show what I am, you know, beside my tithes and offerings that I give out of my paycheck. We just show kind of what is being given to me on a yearly basis or presented to me, actually. So, you know, sometimes it's higher or lower, but...
People come up and give you cash.
Wouldn't that been dope, Valley Kid, if every time she knew he was lying, you just saw a newspaper come out of the side of the fucking... out of the side of the screen, just fucking smack him right on his dome. Dude, just a fucking quick whoosh, bam, every time he fucking lies. Sabotage, what up, good? Sabotage, what up? Hello, Sabotage, welcome, Sabotage. Good morning, welcome to part 2 of David Taylor's deposition, where we're talking about all the updates and the lies that he has indeed told in the deposition, filling in all the weak spots. Valley Kid just had a good point. What if every time David lied, Colleen just fucking smacked him with a rolled up newspaper? He's like, you don't do that to the General Gooch Grease because he'll leave Gooch Grease all over the fucking place, okay? So don't do that. The only thing David's cooks around here is books, and he's like, well, I cook maxi pads too. Okay. He's all, I'm cooking one right now. He's all, you want to see it? It's in my shitter. It's in my fucking undies. See.
No.
Never cash.
No.
Do they write a check out to you, David Taylor?
They have, but I don't receive it. I tell them to scratch it out and write it in the ministry's name.
Be good, Willie
then
Peters.
you
Thanks for
get
dropping
credit
in,
for the
brother. Stay safe, brother. Have a good
$42,000.
day, my man.
Just shows that I
Smash that like,
channel
subscribe if
that
you're new
money
here. We'll talk
there
about,
instead of to myself.
Talk about David E. Taylor right now. What Colleen has just questioned him on. Anybody's catching this video later on. Colleen has just asked David about a bankruptcy and where is he getting all the money from, and David's trying to kind of weasel his way out of it now, right? It's like he's all, well, I just tell them to cross it out and give it to the ministry. Well, the ministry is David, okay? Yeah, be good, Willie McPeters. Have a good day, brother. Have a safe day, man. Be safe, my guy. Have a good day, man.
So you're saying you don't accept cash?
No.
If somebody were to give cash, who would it go to?
JMMI.
No,
Just me,
personally.
myself, and I.
JMMI.
Just
But
me,
whom?
Me, myself, and I.
Offering bucket, offering plate.
My pocket.
I don't.
Well, if somebody's going to give you $5,000 in cash, who would that be handed to?
It goes directly into my fucking pocket. That's the correct answer. That's what he should have said, is directly into my pocket, right? He's like, well, that $5,000, well, guess what? That's going to go into my pocket. You're never going to see that cash, okay? That's what we're talking about. That's where the money's going, his pocket.
The people who take up the money and count the money. And that could be anybody.
What
on
if
the
it
staff.
wasn't, you think, I'm not talking about somebody putting in a donation bucket. I'm talking about somebody's got $5,000 cash and they want to give it to JMMI. Who would be the person that would be designated to receive that kind of donation?
Well, our financial committee, Michelle is over that, so you could just say her.
So
Put her.
Michelle would be who was designated to receive cash donations of a large amount.
Yeah, to put it in the
Hey,
ministry. That's really, I don't know how to answer that question.
Why?
I really don't.
Yeah, he's
'cause
trying to-
It's mostly
Hey, Urena, I guarantee you he is defrauding the IRS. He's not trying. He is.
they don't. People don't give like that. They give into the offering plate. They never give it to us personally. They give into our envelopes, and or if they're going to put cash, they gives it in the bucket. So honestly, I think we should scratch that. We've never received money like that. The money we receive comes through donation plates, and then it's taken in the back and counted and deposited in the ministry.
So it would have to be at a service?
Yes.
So when Debbie gave you a couple, 1.2 million or wherever we are on that, she did it at a service?
I don't recall. I'm not quite sure when. I know she gave a wire.
It's a wire.
From what I know, it's a wire. So
A wire transfer?
yeah, and
So
people do that all the time in our ministry.
So how would that be that would be set up? Who would be doing that?
Let's be clear about one thing here. David knows every fucking dime that comes in this place. Every penny, every cent that's spent, he knows. He knows every fucking dollar, y'all, okay? He knows every single fucking cent that comes in this place. Don't let him fucking try and fool everybody. Now, his lies don't make sense. You know why? Because he's fucking lying. But he knows about every cent, every dollar, everything that comes into this place. Don't think for 1 second he doesn't, okay? You know what those dings were? Those were probably fucking donations going into his fucking phone, man. No, he doesn't. It's dude, he's laundering money from the IRS, bro. Why do you think we filed fraud against him, brother Jerry? Is because he is committing money laundering schemes within the 501c3. Changing names, blowing fucking money.
I know Michelle is over that.
So did you talk to Debbie about this wire transfer?
No, Michelle.
Oh, Michelle's
You had
done
no
it all.
conversation with Debbie about that?
No.
No, I don't do any of that. Michelle does.
Did you ever request or in
He was
any way
eating his
talk to
fucking
Debbie
lip. He's like-
about contributions to the ministry?
No, I mean, I talk to everybody who comes to the meeting about that, so that would be yes.
Other than at a general meeting, did you have any smaller
He's eating his lip.
group conversations
Oh,
with
it's
her
so
about
good.
money?
Let me get that extra
Really,
glaze,
no.
Krispy Kreme.
None.
No, not that I know of, other than when she had already given money and
Yep.
said she wanted to give, so I had Michelle.
I bet Michelle goes and gets
finish up
pads for him.
talking
That
to
way it
her
doesn't look all
about that.
awkward.
So you did talk to her after she had given money?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wanted to know what was going on, and so Michelle filled me in, and I talked with her briefly.
So what did Michelle tell you?
Just that she wanted to donate, and that she had given through wire and that kind of thing.
And so
She
then you
given to
talked to
Wire.
Debbie.
Yeah.
And what did you say to Debbie?
I just told her thank you, and that was about it. And the ministry appreciated that.
He actually wears poise. He actually wears poise. Poise profit, bro.
Did you inquire of her the source of those funds?
No, because I never usually do that when people give money like that.
Would it be a concern to you if it meant that she was ultimately going to be homeless in the next year?
He's
Would
on
it be a
no.
concern?
Of course, I would have never allowed that.
He's actually legit got her kind of homeless now, dude. He really does. He really legit does. Yep, she gives the Michelle's deposition too. Yeah, according to Michelle, she doesn't know what goes on either. Always apostle with wings. He's all, I know I'm going to fly away after this deposition, okay, because I have wings. All right, I have always with wings, everybody, so I'm going to fly away. God, imagine, like, all I could think about. He asked Debbie if there was more where that came from. Hit that like and subscribe, smash that notification. Y'all, 32 people in here, show me 32 thumbs up. But I know there's cult members in here watching too. If you're not a cult member, just hit the thumbs up anyways too. Yeah, he's a why we're poise for boys, okay? Poise for boys. Dude, I am the poise prophet, okay? He's but I like poise for boys, okay?
I didn't find out till afterwards
He knew.
about this.
What did you find out?
I mean, just what you were telling me,
What Mr. Potts shared with you?
He's bad, dude.
Right.
He's a
Anybody
fucking
else?
snake, Matt. He is. He's bad, dude.
Rick, of course, came up
Like, he's
to me in the first court proceedings and started saying stuff like that, but I didn't believe him because of the kind of spirit and character he has. So
He says, after the first court proceedings, what happened? Rick went up and bitched out fucking David, like, yo, what the fuck, dude? Where's my, give me the money back. Yo, what's up, Barry Man? Welcome to the chat. New member. Welcome, Barry Man. Welcome, Harry Man. Welcome. Got a new member in the chat today. Welcome. Going over David E. Taylor's deposition. He basically says, well, because of the type of spirit and character that Rick Frazier had, I didn't believe him. But, after I found out, I
didn't really take nothing. He believed him. Came up to me in the first court proceedings and started saying stuff like that, but I didn't believe him because of the kind of spirit and character he has. So I didn't really take nothing he said true. But when Mr. Potts shared with me certain things,
So basically, Rick Frazier goes up to David, and this is what Rick Frazier said. Hey, just give Debbie back 10% of that fucking million you took from her, right? Right. And so that's what he's saying here. He's like, I didn't believe anything he said, but hey, I believed everything once my lawyer told me, hey, that fucking all the money you gave to him it's not good.
I saw what had really happened.
He's the secret.
And what was your understanding of what had happened?
That she had donated a large sum, and
here it is.
She gave a lot of money that she didn't really. A lot of it she didn't have to give. I mean, beside the stuff she has to pay for. So
I'm sorry, say that again.
What up, Nicholas 3? Okay, so Debbie, what she did, she took, on top of everything, on top of giving the divorce settlement to David here, On top of giving money to this fucking walrus, right? This settlement, she pulled a reverse mortgage. She pulled credit cards, dude. She had to pull a reverse mortgage to pay for lawyers, pulled out a 401k prematurely, created a huge tax bill for that. David broke this woman, dude. He broke her, dude. Financially, emotionally, spiritually, everything. This Debbie Frazier is literally broke. She's living down in that fucking hotel now. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if Debbie doesn't even have a home anymore, dude. It really wouldn't. It wouldn't surprise me. She's down at the hotel now working on the phone.
I said that
get more money for this
I
piece of shit.
found out that she gave a lot of her money that
Imagine your ex-wife being fucking manipulated by this piece of shit, taking your divorce settlement and a huge chunk of it, a 7-figure divorce settlement. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what he told her. Hey, give me the money, and you know what? It's gonna increase tenfold, right? But that never happened. Now she's fucking broke, homeless, poor, and now again she's living at that hotel. There's fucking videos of her at the hotel, man. Dude, telling you, imagine being in that situation. Imagine being in that fucking situation. Imagine being Rick on the other end, being like, "Fuck, he still got my money." Oh, he's bad, dude. This is a real piece of shit, Airy Man. This is a real piece of shit, bro. There you got a new channel. August 5th, 2023. Right on, Airy Man. Yeah, this is get money back, that's for sure.
she didn't have to give. She couldn't afford a lot of that.
Fuck yeah, Dave. That's one of David's things. Well, Cliff even said, now that you're divorced from your husband, you need to get a toy and learn how to like take care of yourself.
Did Debbie ever talk to you about her finances?
No, that's the thing.
Bullshit.
Did she ever talk to Michelle, if you know?
No.
Nope.
Did you have any understanding of what
But we could get justice for all this bullshit, right? And we're going to.
her financial wherewithal was?
No, we sure didn't.
Do you understand there's a court order that says she can't give any money to
you'll own nothing and be
JMMI or
happy.
any other?
If you know.
I said, did you know?
No.
You aren't aware of the court order?
No.
The court order says she can't give you any money?
No. This just was...
No, it's been in effect for a long time.
Okay, no, I didn't know that.
Okay, she didn't tell you that?
No.
Did Debbie tell you that she was not seeing her children or had severely cut back seeing her children based on her finances?
No.
He knew. He knew.
She didn't share anything about that with you?
Bullshit. He knew. He knew the full details of everything, because what happens is when you're in a marriage with this cult, this is what happens, all right? And this is coming from all spouses. I'm not going to say who, but their spouses who have been destroyed by this piece of shit. What David does is he gets you to basically tell everything about your spouse. Hey, Tony Richards. Probably told her you had a dream. Yep, absolutely. He tells all the women he had a dream about him. Oh, you're my spiritual daughter. You're my spiritual wife, and this and that. I know it is a fact because these women have told me this. These women don't want to come out because they just want to be done with this piece of shit, right? We're not here to shame them, or we don't want you guys to feel ashamed. You know, we just know this guy's a piece of shit.
The only thing I found out through Michelle that she had told Michelle is just that
he knew, didn't care
what her ex-husband was doing to her.
And what was that?
Well, basically just keeping her from the children and taking her.
I hope Debbie will be okay too, dude.
Rigmarole.
Do you understand that he can't do that personally, that the court has to issue orders?
Irrelevant.
Listen to him. He fucking this year was irrelevant. He fucking had to say what his lawyer did.
Only that the court has to issue orders.
Taking her.
Again, opened himself up for the questioning.
To the rigmarole.
Do you understand that he can't do that personally, that the court has to issue orders?
Irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
Well,
Who cares?
That's
No, I want his understanding.
no.
For what purpose?
Probably about 30 years, bro. 35 years, dude. He's been doing this a long time. About to come to an end.
So that Debbie doesn't repeat.
Debbie's not on trial here.
No, it's
He's
not.
on trial here.
It's not about trial.
What's it for?
Do you understand there are court orders issued from the judge about Debbie's parenting time?
If you know.
No, I don't.
He knows.
I'm not involved in that.
He knows. No, fuck that. He's a liar.
So you were led.
He knows everything because spouses go back and tell David everything that they talk about. Everything. Behind closed doors, private conversations, everything. Fucking everything. So if you got a spouse, you can guarantee if they're connected to David, whatever conversations you're having with your spouse, they're going back and telling this piece of shit. So I would highly recommend if you have a spouse, just careful what you're telling them because they're going to go back and tell David every little fucking detail of your conversations. Promise. Promise.
To believe that
See the maxi pad shift? You had to
somehow her ex-husband Rick is doing this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Did Debbie ever tell you that she had violated court orders?
No, I don't know any of that.
She didn't tell you anything about that?
No.
You know if she told Michelle?
I don't know. You can ask Michelle.
You can ask Michelle.
All right, given, and you understand that Mrs. Frazier cashed out.
No, what he does is he tells the women like, "Oh, we got to keep our relationship secret. You know, I'll tell you, we're gonna come out later." That's what he does, just to keep every relationship secret, right? Because he's sleeping with multiple women, right? And that's not a spiritual father.
About $600,000 in retirement assets that generated a very significant IRS bill. You aware of that?
Now, after he told me.
Pay
You weren't
attention.
aware of it before then?
No, of course not.
But you're now aware that she's got a big IRS bill?
Yeah, I would have never let her give that
Airy
if
man.
I knew that.
Since you're new to the channel, behold, my friend. Really? So David probably don't even know how to wash his own asshole.
Doubt. Oh, he's a slob too. He nasty like that too. But the only reason why people would say he's a man of excellence and he's clean and all.
Uh-oh, what happened here? Give me a second here.
But if it came down to David cleaning, it'd be a pig pen.
Really? So David probably don't even know how to wash his own asshole.
Doubt. Oh, no, he don't. No, he don't. You know that's why he has maxi pads, because he puts them in his underwear because he don't wipe.
No way.
That ain't no man. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, that ain't. Yeah, that's no lie. That's no lie.
No way, dude. Are you serious,
True story.
bro?
True story.
He puts
Yeah,
maxi pads.
he
Hold on. David puts maxi pads in his fucking underwear because he don't wipe his own ass.
That's exactly what he does. That's exactly what he does. And I remember one of the women who he was involved with some years ago. She had
You know what? We're just gonna listen to this so everybody can get caught up.
Yeah,
In the
man.
chat, dude. Everybody's like, ew. Everybody's like, what the fuck? No, it's
he's nasty.
dude.
He's nasty like that.
I'll be
Yeah,
right
one
back,
of the
kid.
women that he was involved with.
Can he physically not wipe his ass, or is he just not do it because he's a dirty
I
fuck?
think he just dirty like that, man. I think he's just dirty like that. Because, I mean, you 50, 51 years old. Why you not wiping your butt, man? You know what I'm saying? What sense did that make? You know, and then he, like I said, a woman, a woman he was involved with had came to the house, right? And you know how women do, they snoop around your things or whatever. And She's snooping around, and she said, she came to me and said, I knew David was cheating on me. I see pads under his sink. and, I'm, and I'm thinking to myself, like, man, he wearing these pads just like you, man. You know, he nasty like that, bro. And
Got some Debo undies going on.
that's exactly. That's exactly what he got going on, man.
That's exactly what fucking went through
Yeah.
my head right now when you told me that. I figured that fucking Smokey picking up Debo's undies from fucking Friday with the shit end of the fucking straw, bro. Then fucking dropping them right on like Debo's face, bro.
That's him. That is him.
That's a real dude. This is Clifton Ware, bro. He was mentioned in this deposition. He was there, dude. He was next to David for 10 fucking years, bro. So he saw the filth that was going on, dude. Yeah. Real shit, bro. Real shit. This guy sitting in this deposition right here, he was wearing fucking maxi pads, man. Called the fucking maxi pad mercenary, dude. Dude, memes were born that very second. Memes were born that very second. Watch the interview. Go back and watch the interviews, Ari, man. Dude, they're fucking raw, bro. I don't know, because the writing's too proper. The writing's too proper. David's got fucking, when he types, he fucking can't type for shit. It's real shit, bro. Cliff saw it, dude. You can't make that up, dude. Can't make that up, Barry, man.
Were you aware
It's
at one
filthy.
time she owned her house free and clear?
No.
Are you aware that because she's given everything else away that she now has a significant mortgage that means she doesn't have any equity in her house anymore?
Let's go ahead and back this up too here, and let's pay attention to this because this actually happened, okay? This actually happened, okay?
Now, after he told me.
You weren't aware of it before then?
No, of course not.
But you're now aware that she's got a big IRS bill?
Yeah, I would have never let her give that if I knew that.
Were you aware at one time she owned her house free and clear?
She did. That's true.
No.
She did.
Are you aware that because she's given everything else away that she now has a significant mortgage that means she doesn't have any equity in her house?
This is all true. This is all true. She fucking, dude, she gave up everything, man. She pulled a reverse mortgage. Dude gave just huge amounts of money, bro. Huge.
Anymore?
I think I heard from Mr. Potts or Michelle one that she's, I guess, got a line of credit off her home to pay lawyers through what the situation that her ex-husband is taking her through. So that's all I know about that.
Did you realize she also had to pay taxes, though, on the...
Yep, that's
I
true.
would have never let her give that to the ministry.
Large amount of
if I knew
taxes she had to pay.
Paid taxes. I teach people to pay taxes.
The fuck he does teach people to pay taxes. If he teach people to pay taxes, why the fuck is he get revoked? Why is his status getting revoked if he teaches people to pay his taxes?
Pay their taxes to the government, so.
That's one of your tenants? It's one of your tenants to pay your taxes?
Yes.
Oh, decades worth of debt.
Would you accept any more money from Debbie Frazier?
No.
You would
Nah,
not,
Rick's well off though.
No.
Rick's doing well for himself.
going forward.
No.
Have you told her that?
Of course. I mean, since I found this out, I had a phone conversation and just told her, you know, to
Nah,
I just
Dave
asked
doesn't
her
pay
why
taxes.
she didn't tell us, you know, all of these things.
And what'd she say?
She just felt like she didn't feel like she needed to tell me anything. She just felt led to give the money, so.
No.
So you
no,
called
this
her
is
on
all
her
wrong.
cell phone or house phone?
No. David knew about the fucking settlement. He knew about the divorce settlement. He knew. He knew. He knew exactly what was going on. He knew how to get into her. He knew she was fucking had mental health issues. And guess what? He used that as his advantage. He knew. David's playing it fucking. He's lied right here. He's playing it. No, he's lying right here.
No, I had my exec Michelle called her for me and patched me in.
Okay.
It won't happen.
So you and Michelle were sort of on a conference call with her?
Ari, man, I
Okay.
guarantee it will never happen, bro. David will not have to pay back a fucking cent. I mean, if he does go down, guess what? All his property's going to get seized. That's for sure. I'm on brain overload here, tapping out. Bye, everyone. When is the next stream? Probably tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central. I typically don't do streams during the week because I do school, but I'm caught up on my homework and shit, dude. I'm caught up on my studies. I'll probably study this afternoon once we're done here, and I'll probably test out tonight, man, of the module this week. Yeah, be good, brother Jerry. It goes deep, Jerry. It goes deep, dude. It goes deeper than just this deposition, bro. I just wanted to catch everybody up and do a full two-part. This is gonna be. I'm gonna finish it today. We're almost done. We're almost done, man. I want to finish it today and get through it and kind of fill in the spots. But what he's talking about with Debbie Frazier here, dude, David knew the whole fucking time about the settlement, how much money it was going to be. And once he knew, he went to work, started fucking manipulating and lying to Debbie. Oh, you need to give it over to me. You know, I'll make sure, I'll do good with God's money and make sure you get yours back. No, she didn't get shit back. She's now working at a fucking hotel as a fucking slave for this piece of shit. A literal slave, a cult slave. Even Cliff said it's a slave labor cult, dude. Slave labor, straight up, just to make money for David. That's it.
What would that have been?
Maybe in the last week or two, something like that.
So you had a conversation where you told Debbie you're not going to take any more money from her.
Well, I don't think I worded it like that, but I told her that she should have communicated better with her financial situation, and if she had bills to pay, like the RS and things like that, I wouldn't have never taken the money in the first place if I had known that information.
Bullshit. You would have taken it anyway.
Especially that amount. Even if she wanted to donate, I would have told her, don't give this amount. You need to keep some for your life and that kind of thing. But I don't get involved in all of our contributors' life like that. You know?
If somebody gives you a really big number, like over $1 million, you don't say to them, can you afford this?
I really haven't done that because I think it probably would be wise
That's how it happens. Susan Altman has been like that. Debbie became his best friend, right? When he found out about the money, then dropped her like a bad habit once she gave it up. Yep, absolutely. Right? And she's like, oh, Apostle Taylor, you know, he's just so great and glorious, and we love being here. Yep. Yeah, he covered it up with a dumbass question. Oh, do I need to answer all these questions after I just shit my pants? He's like, I need to go change my pad. Can we take a break? That's probably why I
asked. To start doing that, but usually people who have given are very responsible, and they can do it, you know, so.
Yeah, keep some for your life, right, Garage?
This caught me totally off guard.
No, it didn't. He knew.
Do you realize there are court orders telling Debbie Frazier that she cannot bring her children to St. Louis and participate in JMMI?
He knew
I
this.
heard about that. Michelle told me about that.
He knew.
When was that?
That was some time ago. I can't tell you when exactly.
Ballpark it. This year, last year? I mean,
I don't
just
know.
ballpark.
I just don't know.
David's a
So you're aware that she can't bring the children to JMMI?
Yeah.
And since you became aware of
Good night,
that,
Seer.
has she brought them?
No. I haven't seen them around at all.
I know, he's all about the
Did
Benjamins.
you meet with the children?
Meet with them? What do you mean?
Did you have conversations with them?
I wouldn't. Oh, yeah. They came to the church, so yeah, at the church.
Look, seriously, he's all
Say
fuck,
hello.
I'm tired. He's like, no, fucking, it's totally, dude. It's like ASMR. He's I'm going to bed. Seriously, like, this is just like Days of Our Lives boring. Go to bed. Go to bed, bro. I know it's David that's fucking boring. Yep. See, be good, Seer. I'll keep playing it, man.
Oh, and
Close your eyes and just listen, bro.
What else? What
that's
other kind
about
of-
it. Just
That's
hello
about
and
it.
just greeting them like I've greeted others.
Did you talk to him about face-to-face visits with Jesus?
In a meeting?
No, with them.
No.
No? You have to answer yes or no.
No.
Did you give them any of the books or DVDs?
No.
Did somebody else, if you know, from your ministry, maybe?
Almost
don't
done,
know.
dude. Almost done through the
Couldn't say.
deposition, man.
Given that Debbie is basically destitute, you understand that? You have to answer yes or no.
Yes.
Like, he knew. He knew basically at this point, take it all. He knew if he took her money anyways, he was going to fuck her over. David knew. David knew from the get-go. So for him to sit here and say, for the lawyer to say, you know, now she's destitute, he's like, yeah, David fucking knew from the get-go what he was doing to her. So he knew from the get-go he was going to make her destitute. He still fucking did it anyways. Fucking broke this woman, man.
Okay.
Broke
That's an
her, dude.
assumption for the question.
No,
He
it's
doesn't
not
know
an
that.
assumption. He knows.
Tell him what I told him.
Right. Given that you
Given it's
understand
assumption.
from
Okay.
us, would those be circumstances under which you'd be willing to give Mrs. Frazier back some of her money?
It's all no.
Objectively formulate the question.
Go ahead.
Rick already asked him. He said, don't be ridiculous.
Excuse me. Hold on a second, let me wire up again.
Given that you understand Mrs. Frazier to be destitute and it's impacted her ability to have housing, her ability to see her children, under those
He does.
circumstances, are you willing to give Mrs. Frazier back some of her money?
Should I answer this?
Yes, you
Wait.
go ahead and answer.
Yes. You know, I've shared that with the board. I took what he told me back to the
Money's
board
gone by then.
concerning her present circumstance, and I would love to do that if we had the money. Presently, we don't, but
Yep.
I told them that I'm willing to, if the money comes in through what we raise, to
Thank you,
support
Ted Cruz.
and help her. Of
Absolutely right.
course.
David fucking, he bankrupted Debbie, made her 100% reliable on the cult, stuck at the hotel. She couldn't afford to leave if she fucking wanted to, dude. Debbie can't afford to leave this place. He absolutely bankrupted this woman. He did. 100% bankrupted Debbie, dude. Broke her, dude. Broke her, dude. In every way fucking possible that a woman could be broke, David's done it to Debbie, dude. Be good, Michael Prezi. Take it easy. Michael Prezi, I'm way out. Michael Prezi. Yeah, Debbie is basically helpless without him now. Unless Debbie gets some kind of fucking therapy, man. She needs help, dude. She needs help. He's a monster.
So
man.
would that mean you would give her a check back for some of the funds that she had given?
I don't know how we would do it, but we would find out the legal right way to do that and issue her.
He financially strapped her.
Those funds, issue those
Yeah.
funds to her?
But, objection.
Literally
to the question.
strapped
First of
this
all,
woman financially.
He's going to require guidance professionally.
understand that.
On how we can, should, otherwise, what source.
Yeah,
so
David,
the
he's
concept is
he's
fine to
great
talk
apostle.
about specifics. He certainly isn't
I'm not asking him
qualified
to-
answer those kinds of questions.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me chew my lips some more here, everybody. I'm hungry. Look at him.
Has Debbie talked about relocating to St. Louis with you or with anyone that you know?
Not that I know of.
Look, Jesus, it's like compulsive.
Has anyone talked to you about
They-
her
they
oldest
all need
daughter going
help,
to
dude.
college there?
They really do.
No.
Katie? Do you know if she's talked to Michelle about that?
I'm not sure.
Are you aware that Debbie refers to JMMI in the presence of the children as their second family?
No.
Are you aware that Debbie had people from JMMI staying at her residence for overnight at least some period of time?
Yes, I did know. I had heard about that.
What had you heard?
Just that whenever some come from St. Louis in town, that she let them stay there for a day or two.
Do you know how many people would be at any given time?
Just one, from what I knew.
It's probably more than that.
And that would at times,
It's a trafficking
you understand
operation,
it,
man.
that at times that would be when her children were having parenting time with her back when that was allowed?
No.
You didn't know that? Now, when you came into town, there were times, were there not, that you used Deborah Frazier's vehicle? Or someone that was driving you used Deborah Frazier's vehicle?
Maybe, I don't know. I wasn't aware.
You
I'm
weren't
with you,
aware in
like,
whose car you were driving?
If you got kids or family members in this cult and there's kids there, you need to report them.
No. We rent cars when I come here. So if they switch up the cars, I wouldn't know, or I'm just going for the ride wherever they're taking me.
You have no input about any of that?
I don't handle that.
So you wouldn't recognize that you were repeatedly driven in a car that was owned by, the same car that was owned by Debbie Frazier?
Well, I know what a car looks like now, but what I'm saying is during those times, I didn't know. We rent cars. When I come in town, they rent the cars for me.
Did you think it was always the same car that got rented?
It's usually different, you know, but they usually rent the same kind of car too. So
you didn't realize it was rather regularly just Debbie's car?
because I was never in her car regularly.
Did she ever drive you around?
No.
When you say it's up to the board, now the board includes Michelle,
Yes.
you,
Yes.
and who else?
I'm not sure. You can ask Michelle.
You don't know who's on the board?
Totally. I would rather you get the accurate information because I don't want to be accused of answering falsely like I have been other times when I've tried to guess. So I just rather you, I'm telling you I don't know, just ask her.
How many people are on the board?
Don't know. Just
You don't know?
No.
Don't you have to have board meetings?
Yes, we do have board meetings.
So can you count around the table how many people there are?
Well, our board also grows at the same time. So I just rather you just get that information somewhere else.
The last time you had a board meeting was when?
So on the phone, I think the beginning, it's been the beginning of the year in January. Can't exactly tell the date, but.
It was on the phone?
Yeah.
How did you meet Deborah Frazier?
She came to the meetings that we hold in Taylor, Michigan.
When Deborah Frazier volunteers, do you pay her travel costs when she comes to St. Louis?
No.
No?
No.
She's on her own?
Yeah.
So if she said that she was being reimbursed for that, would you say that's not accurate?
If she says she's being reimbursed, then I don't know what's going on there. I don't handle that part of the ministry.
But your understanding is she's not?
From what I know. I really wouldn't like to answer that. I'd just rather say I don't know.
But other people, you do reimburse and assist them with their costs, right?
Of course, but I don't always know who that is.
Bullshit.
I don't handle that part of the ministry.
All right, so would that be something that
David doesn't reimburse shit but his pocket.
Debbie Frazier would be eligible for?
Of course.
No.
And if you knew she didn't have any personal money or it was taking away from her ability to support herself, would that be something you would provide for her?
Of course.
No, it's not.
Would you provide her with lodging in St. Louis?
Of course.
Never has.
How would you do that?
Well, just
He's
like
provided her with lodging
we
at the Houston
provide that for
Hotel now.
others.
He's provided her with lodging at the Houston Hotel, but she's working for him. Not getting
You know,
paid.
who, if they're on a ministry trip, that's if they're under the ministry banner, we take care of their expenses.
So if Debbie Frazier moved to St. Louis, would you pay for her residence there?
No, we don't do that. We don't pay for anybody's residence to move. They have to get a job or, you know, if they're going to relocate.
Right now.
That's not a responsibility the ministry incurs.
But it was for, you said for the Ware family.
No, it wasn't. They didn't have nowhere to stay for a few days or however long we were helping them. And then it found out they didn't have a place to stay. So I opened up my home to their family.
And you had never met those folks before?
Well, it wasn't that. They had been in the ministry for a little time. We got a chance to know them. So
how would they have been in the ministry? They lived somewhere else?
Yeah, they came down and was active for maybe a few months, and I got a chance to know them a little bit.
And then they came and you supported them?
Yes.
Clifton where?
You stated in your last deposition that you would like to hire Mrs. Frazier. You have to answer yes or no.
Yes.
I'm going to hire her, okay? I'm going to hire her to fucking work for me and then not pay her, which is exactly what he's done with his Houston hotel.
Have you explored that?
Explore, what do you mean by explore?
Explored whether you're going to hire her.
What do you mean by explore? What is, can you rephrase
Well,
that?
you said that you would like to hire her, so have you done anything about that?
Got to be careful with messages sometimes, all right, man, okay?
Not at this time. We haven't added anybody on yet. We have to wait till the finances is there for that kind of thing.
So when somebody gives you $1.2 million, where does that money go? To what?
It goes into
sex cult Lord Pender?
Ministry operations.
So it goes into running JMMI.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine all the women there are fangirls, dude. Imagine all the women there are fangirls for David, dude. David could walk up and give him a fucking Hershey kiss out of his hand. They'd fucking like fall over probably, dude. Yeah, just be careful with comments, bro. I feel you. I always just say I'm going to fuck him up in Minecraft, dude. So I would take David out to the fucking lava pit in Minecraft and just fucking mop his ass up.
Answer yes or
yes.
no?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't finish over here.
Nah, don't be sorry, bro. Just gotta be careful. That's
So-
all, man. Don't be sorry.
Who has been on the JMMI payroll in the last 90 days?
Michelle Brannon is really the only one on the
Only Michelle.
salary payroll and myself at this time.
Just the two of you?
Mm-hmm.
You have to answer yes or
Yes.
no.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Do you have a former or current FBI agent associated with JMMI now?
No.
Has there been?
No.
Never had anybody with the FBI?
He says he is now. He says he's partnered with the FBI and shit like that. He's like, oh, I partnered with the FBI.
FBI involved?
No.
Look out of here.
At one point, your mother and father were on the JMMI board of directors.
Mm-hmm.
You have to answer yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and do you recall that time period?
I think it was.
Yeah, the tax return is a
I
fucking
don't
lie.
remember.
Perjury,
I know
man.
it was a few years ago. So I think I'm not quite sure.
Then they resigned, did they not?
No, they didn't resign.
They didn't resign?
No.
You filed paperwork showing they resigned.
No, it shouldn't say resignation.
A lot of weird shit. Yeah,
And then
they
in
did.
30 days, they were back on the board.
No.
You don't recall that?
No.
They were on, they were off,
Hey,
they're
Greg,
on, and aren't they off now?
No. Yeah, they're off, but the way you were saying this isn't the way things happen. No.
What did they receive compensation?
No.
They weren't paid at all.
No.
Are they both living?
Yes.
What are their names?
Katie
He
and
does.
James Taylor.
K-A,
Probably does.
K-A-T-E.
K-A-T-E, not Kate?
Katie. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so not paying his parents.
K-A-T-E, and you call it,
T-I-E, I'm sorry.
okay.
Dad does taxes, doesn't
James?
pay him.
Taylor. Mm-hmm.
And where do they reside?
In Memphis, Tennessee.
Real nice, David.
James Taylor the same one that prepares your tax returns, same
Yeah.
one as your father?
He has an income tax business.
Oh, so your father prepares your taxes.
Well, not now. He did it one time. We had him doing that because he has a very integral business. It's been around for
Very
over 30
integral.
years.
So when your dad did your taxes 2012, just a couple of years ago, he's listed as the tax preparer.
Yes.
And he's the one that made the judgment then apparently to include these 4 people as exemptions?
Yes.
Dad's dead now. Dad passed away. Look at him sitting there, fucking gnawing on his lip. Jesus Christ, man.
So you're saying that your parents were never off the board for any period of time other than when they finally came off now?
Yes.
I've looked at that document. Do you have it with you? Okay.
Say this walrus.
This.
Look at him sit there just
And
fucking
June
eating his
18th,
lip, man.
2013. Well, let me ask you first. Who is Bill Hody? Do you know that name?
Yes, Bill
Who is
Hody. He is a minister in JMMI.
Bill Hody's
He is a-
related.
what do you have to do?
I want to say Bill Hody's wife is related to Debbie or some shit like that. That's how they know. Yep.
To be a minister?
Well, you have to qualify.
How?
Basically, through being trained.
By whom?
training. Well, in this case, I trained ministers, but he was a minister before I knew him. So, in the other church they had, so he was already a minister before he met me or our organization.
Does that mean he's licensed?
I don't know. You probably have to ask him.
Well, how do you just accept that he's a minister? How do you know he's a minister?
Well, I mean, I can see from the qualification of how he handles himself, and I've been in ministry for 25 years, so I know.
So you can just tell by looking at somebody if they're a minister?
Well, if I know they have ties to a reputable church before, and if they come and start working in our ministry, and I
So
see
apparently
their
David can just look at
expertise,
people and know
then
they're
yes,
a good minister.
You
I
don't
can
have to
tell.
you don't have to be ordained.
Well, yeah, you can be ordained, but
Yeah, but he's
the
related
ordinations
to-
is not what makes you a
Oh, Lord
minister.
Pender, he's related to one of. He's related to Debbie somehow. Bill Hody and his wife are related to Debbie somehow, like family members. Yeah, but they're related family somehow by blood.
So do you, when you accept someone as a minister,
Somewhere
do
in that
you
family,
then
they're
do a
related.
background check to see whether they were legitimately associated with any of these places?
Yes.
What do you do?
Well, I just have people on the staff or board check backgrounds, do investigation.
Like
or
what?
if I don't need that, if I already know the leaders who I already know are reputable, then I don't have to do that.
All right, so you're saying, how old is Mr., is it Hody?
Yes.
How old do you think he is?
I think, not sure. I think he's 40. I don't know. Let me just say I don't
40,
know.
somewhere around there?
No, he's not 40. I'm just saying I don't know.
Okay. Do you know if he's related to Debbie Frazier?
Yes, I found out they're cousins.
And in June 18th, 2013, you paid Debbie Frazier's cousin, Bill Hody, $2,000. What was that for?
That was a ministry gift.
What is it?
That's where all the shit's gonna come into play. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it there for the day. We'll catch up tomorrow on tomorrow night's live at 7 p.m. Central. I'm gonna go and wrap it up there for the day. We went for a few hours today, pretty good. And sorry I couldn't get through it all day, but I'm starting to get hungry. Honestly, I want to eat lunch and stuff. But this is where the walrus with the wig kind of takes a turn, and they start getting into some of the donations and everything about Debbie and Bill Hody. But there's a family relation going on there. So keep that in mind. All right, they are related somehow. I don't know how. Okay, I just don't. I'm not sure. But there is somehow I'm not sure if they're cousins or start getting into or what the case is. And then also, give me a second here. If y'all remember Michelle Jones, before I close it up for the day too. If y'all remember Michelle Jones and her story about her dad passing away, well, the VA's giving her the fucking runaround on it. And if we could, in the meantime, while they get the paperwork taken care of, she set up a GoFundMe to help with the burial. Okay. I'll put all the information in the chat. Okay. I just dropped it in there. And she needs our help. She needs our help. So let's help her. Her dad's a veteran, Vietnam veteran, 101st Airborne, passed away suddenly. And the VA, what the VA is doing with all their fucking infinite wealth and knowledge is between the VA and the funeral home, they're giving them the fucking runaround, pointing the fingers at each other, saying, oh, they're got to reimburse. You got to reimburse. You got to reimburse. So guess what? I might have to be making some calls to the fucking funeral home. Be like, what the fuck are you guys doing? This is bullshit. We shouldn't have to be dealing with this with veterans, especially when the guy's 100% disabled, Agent Orange. Oh, Michelle Jones. Michelle Jones. I put the GoFundMe. Remember her dad passed away? She needs our help, dude. So I put the information in the chat. So, and I'll also put it in the channel description today. I'm going to donate. So if you, again, not obligated, if you can, whatever will help. Every little bit helps. Okay. Remember, this guy's a veteran, man. He fucking fought for our freedoms. That's why we're here today for these guys. Okay. So keep that in mind. Okay. And she put all the info and his bio, and it really is what's happening. I got the text from Michelle last night, right? And this is what she says. I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed at the VA. This is bullshit. This is the type of shit that pisses me off. VA said to talk to the mortuary, and the mortuary said the VA is supposed to reimburse family and talk to them. So we're getting the runaround. Yep. So yeah, all the information's in the GoFundMe right there. So if you guys want to help, that'd be greatly appreciated. Any little bit helps. Yeah, same. I'll donate too. I'm going to as well. And if you want to remain anonymous, by all means, remain anonymous. By all means, okay? But she needs our help, guys. I wouldn't be putting it out on the channel. And again, this guy's a veteran. I'm a veteran. I'm going to donate. I'm going to send it out to friends and family. And we're going to help, okay? And it's okay to ask for help every once in a while, especially when it's a veteran. Especially when it's a veteran, man. This is bullshit. This shit pisses me off. The fact that the VA and the mortuary affairs can't even pull their heads out of their fucking ass and help these people. This guy was Agent Orange combat veteran, 101st, Agent Orange, everything, man. Everything. Agent Orange, man. Like, just keep that in mind, all right? This guy went through the shit of the shit, okay? Infantry, this guy was a badass, all right? So if you guys would help out, that would be great. If you can't, I understand. I would never ask you guys in a situation unless we absolutely needed it. You know that. But she needs our help. So thank Michelle's dad for her service. Thank Michelle for her service, right? So thank you to all the veterans out there for their service too. So with that being said, you guys, thank you for being here today. I'll catch you tomorrow night on Friday, and we'll see what David does tonight. If he's live tonight, I'll probably do a recording, and maybe post it later, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But with that in mind, man, you all have a good day. And again, if you can help, that's great. If you can't, understand. All the same. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support. And you all have a good day, man. And thank you for being a part of the channel. And always remember, your opinion's a